Hey everybody, we are live. Welcome to the Interrupting Luke THX CAV Special Edition Limited Something Live Stream Podcast. I'm live streaming. I have got it. Bam. Clicked. Ready to go. Hopefully you guys are going to have a good time. What was that, Luke?
What?
You said something.
No, sorry. You're good.
Anyways, I am your host, Culturedog, Same Hatch.
Damn.
And we are going to do nothing but pickups this time. So, Ryan, Chevy, Ford, like what kind of pickups?
Ford, for sure.
Ford. Okay, cool. So yeah, going to pass on to my man, Ryan Cushing, to introduce himself and his craft beer of choice.
I am Ryan Cushing, and tonight's podcast is sponsored by Bell's Double Two-Hearted Ale because a single Two-Hearted Ale was just not enough. And we are also live now on Facebook as well, so let's see how this goes.
Yeah, right in LaserDisc Forever?
Yes.
Double whammy. All right. And we're going to be checking out the comments as well. We won't be able to answer everything, but I'll give you the basic thing, and then we'll get everybody's introductions. We're going to do 5 discs, and then chat roulette onto the next person. And then in between, we're going to take some comments. So who's up next? Luke, maybe?
What are we doing? What's the rules of this? Let's go.
I'll tell you again after. Tell me who you are.
Hey, hello, everybody. My name's Luke. It's good to be here, and let's talk about some LaserDiscs. All right. I'm sadly not in Japan right now, but I'm back in San Diego. So whoever's next, go ahead.
I guess Max?
Maxine,
Wow, this
the
is
Laser
fast.
Queen, coming at you from a very hot day in Southern California. We have lots to show and lots to look at, and this is going to be really fun.
Yeah, be a great time.
Yes. Chris, maybe?
I'm Chris, and this is a perfect time to let you all know that I have stage fright. No, I'm just kidding.
Deep breaths, buddy.
Live podcasting. No, I must be recorded. And I'm powered by this delightfully small can of Coke Zero Sugar,
All right. Good
and
job.
I'm ready to show off all my junk.
Let's limit the junk to just laser junk.
Already, you've oppressed me. You know what?
Yeah.
Just
We're
turn it
live.
over to
Yeah.
Spencer.
You
Turn it
cannot
over to
edit this in
Spencer.
post.
Yes, exactly. Who's this other handsome gentleman with the Def Leppard shirt on? Oh, wait, that doesn't say Def Leppard.
Poured some sugar on it. I don't know. Is that one of their songs?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Chris didn't know what sabotage was, so I don't know what Def Leppard is.
Throw
Am
him
I
under
allowed
the
to-
bus.
Am I allowed to defend myself?
No.
No.
No,
No.
not enough time. Chat. It's the rules.
Yep.
Live from near New York in New Jersey. Good evening.
Good evening, indeed. Yeah, welcome back. It's been a while since you've joined us.
It has. Thank you for moving this earlier in the evening and to a day of the week when I can actually make it.
Begrudgingly, but you're welcome.
Yeah.
And who's this other handsome gentleman with us? Spencer?
Well, it's the same for me. I can finally pop in again, and for the special live episode, I guess this is our mini LaserCon.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
second live episode, too, so big milestone.
here to represent the OMDs. I'm running on OMD fuel.
I like it. I might have a few myself, so I'll
Is
try
that
to.
Metamucil?
Well, goes with the territory.
So, the idea, the concept, again, for Luke, so just so you know what to do.
Really, just for me? No, everyone
for
else
you.
is tracking but me?
Everyone in the chat says they got it. They know what to expect, so.
I don't think so.
All right, so the concept is we're just going to hang out for a couple hours, and each person will show 5 discs, and then when your 5 discs are over, it goes to the next person. And then we repeat
5?
that.
Recent pickups only.
Recent pickups, yeah.
Go.
So, I mean, you haven't been on in like a year, so that's like
Well, that's okay.
all of 2022.
New to you.
And then, yeah, after a couple hours, we'll put a hard limit, or whenever like we fall asleep, we'll put a hard limit on there and shut it down. So it's going to be just LaserDisc Roundtable forever. Does that mean do I have to go first?
No, Sam, I'm a special education teacher, so I'm going to restate the directions to help Luke.
Oh, please do.
5 discs. When you are done,
Wow. That's not
the
cool.
next person shows 5.
Seriously
Not
offensive.
6,
Oh, I mean,
special-
not
special
4, 5.
All
Not
All
if
right,
you
see you.
understand
See
me.
you guys.
And
And
then-
then time when I say fuck you and leave.
And then in the transition between speaking heads, then we're gonna keep an eye on the chats too, in case you have something fancy you want us to announce or some sort of abuse that you want to hurl at us. We'll read it.
We're used to it.
Yeah.
Are we doing like birthday announcements?
I mean, we can. You know.
That costs
Chuck E.
extra.
Cheese. Where
Pretty
is the
sure it was
Rockefeller?
somebody's birthday was yesterday. What,
Yeah.
2
Want
days
me to
ago?
sing?
Was it
What?
2 days ago or yesterday?
Was there a birthday recently?
There was. 3 days ago, it was Ryan's
Oh,
birthday.
happy birthday, Ryan.
He's 79 years old.
Yay!
Hey,
He did it!
I bought you a LaserDisc.
So are we gonna start or just keep talking?
I guess I have to start, huh?
Let's see what you got.
Okay. Today, I got a bunch of discs in the mail, and both myself and Chris were awaiting independent UPS deliveries to our individual houses, and mine came wicked late. I think he got his at 7 o'clock, and I got mine at like 7:15.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you jinxed me, you son of a bitch.
I might have, yeah. It's hilarious because I saw the truck barreling into my neighborhood, but then apparently he had to go deliver stuff like far away and then turn around and come back to me. So I'm just gonna drop some stuff and grab the first 5 things that I got in this lot. So let's see what we got. Number 1. I've been looking forward to getting this for a while. Everybody seems to have it in LDF already. The almighty Gunhead.
Nice.
I mean, I used to watch a bootleg of this a lot of times back in the day, so I was a big fan.
We're already starting with made-up titles. What is this?
I almost made an industrial band called Gunhead in the 90s when my thrash metal band broke up, but because I didn't have any gear to do like industrial metal and samples and stuff like that, it didn't happen. But yeah, it's a fun disc. It's got some English mixed in with the Japanese. It's got a international cast. I think Brenda Backey's in there from American Gothic. Cool stuff. What else is next? Oh, Vinny inspired this. I saw he was selling it. So I forget again.
Wow.
The
Oh,
Police. Outlandos to Synchronicities, A History of the Police Live. With the Obies on the side. Sorry, Luke. It came this way. So I'll fix that later. Don't look, Luke.
That's a fail.
Yeah, okay, whatever. You do whatever. You live your life, man. Live it wrong. That's fine.
It came this way, man.
Why would the Obi cover the title?
Well, I mean, because it says clearly police, or no, History of Police Live right on it. So
Right. No, I'm saying it's an easy mistake to make.
Sure. Other music stuff. Grab Greatest Video Hits. I have the Rotter American copy. There's 2 versions of this. I got the later one with the Yes logo on the Obi because late release, not really, but later release. But it's got a lot of cool stuff, and goes up until the Love Will Find a Way era.
Oh,
Big
cool.
generator. All right, what else was that? 3 or 4? That was 3. All right, up next. I grabbed Nemesis because I didn't have this one. This is the like the director's cut thing or something, but it's 4 to 3, so I figured I'd grab it.
And
I
it's
haven't seen that. I used to have that. I remember it being like terribly boring.
Oh,
Like,
it is. It
progressively
is.
boring. Yeah.
I rented the VHS of the whatever Jabroni theatrical cut, and it is a snoozer. But there's one bit where like Olivier Gruner like shoots the floor and falls to the floor, like years before Underworld did it. But
I don't even know what this is.
You don't know what sabotage is, so just be quiet. Sit down.
Whoa. Once you explained it, I knew what it was.
it's mostly a Terminator knockoff, but but it's fun.
Oh,
You're just preparing for the Albert Pune cast.
Yeah, Punecast. And we're going to close out that set of 5 with some Kate Bush, because I had to get the single file. The digital reissue. Can't have that Jabroni analog version.
We have put mine down.
Yeah.
you got to put me onto that one. Let
Does
me know
it-
if it's any good. I'll smoke it down.
Does it have the song? Is the song on there?
It has Wuthering Heights, so that's all
That's
you
the
need.
song. That's the song.
And it's got
That's
Babushka.
a song.
Yep. And
Oh,
the tree name.
Babushka's also the song.
It is, right?
She only
Suspended
made
Gavel.
one song. You know she only made one song.
Sorry, Luke.
I think she at least made 2.
Ace
I'm
of
gonna argue
Spades
she's
is not
only
on
over
here.
2. Oh, Ace of
that-
Spades is
that
not
might
on
do.
that one?
Yeah, sorry. So that's my first 5. I'm going to pass it on to Ryan.
Oh, sweet. Am I up?
You are.
Oh, okay. Good. I'm sort of prepared.
Do we have any?
All right, here we go.
Do you have any questions we want to answer in the meantime? Or?
I don't see any questions. There's people asking not 6 discs because once we get above one hand, the counting gets hard. So.
Yeah, and we just go. We don't go
Again,
to 4.
again,
we go
wanted
straight to 5.
simplify it for Luke.
So let's start with the Criminal Minds. This
Wow.
is an Indonesian only movie with some guys, and
Wow.
Well, then you have to own it.
Great cast.
it's
That's
got
It's
Ben
got
Cross?
some guys.
Ben Cross, Frank Rossi, the household names. I mean, look at that. And it's even got like a
Interaction.
signature, probably the guy from the rental shop, like just
Nice.
get rid of it. But yeah, it's got the little strip, so you know you can rent it.
You know it's good.
Yep. Moving on to another movie with some guys. We've got Dying Time, another Indonesian release, because why not? This has got Jimmy Stathis. You remember Jimmy Stathis from that other movie?
Is there
Sure,
even-
of course. Yeah,
the
I
transporter?
Yeah, and Paul
like it.
Drake.
You're using that?
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it's like old guy with looks like some kind of semi-automatic weapon. So why
It's
not?
non-threatening, but also
Yeah.
threatening.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that's your grandpa with the semi-automatic weapon, and so, you know, there's something satanic going on. There's just a lot.
I've got that. They stole my shirt. I've got that shirt.
So here we go. So you know this is gonna be good. And is there even a tagline? Yeah. Spencer, did you want
A time for murder. A time for revenge. Jimmy Stathis in Dying Time.
I'm gonna have
I
no
was
voice
waiting
by
to
the
do
time
that
we're
the
done.
whole time.
to? Don't worry. I'm gonna up the game because why
Oh,
wouldn't
please do.
what's better than Emilio Estevez?
Another
Chuck?
Estevez?
Oh,
Estevez?
The best of us?
yeah.
Oh, he's the one who shows up in all the Tim and Eric stuff, right?
Is that Joe?
Yeah,
Joe
this is Joe.
Estevez?
It's
And as you can tell,
Estevez.
there's some sultry action going on in this, some sort of secret. Though there's not many secrets.
What's
on
with the
cover.
skull?
Is it a Hamlet? It's like a
He's just got an
Hamlet.
elbow on his skull.
I
Just
don't
there.
even
Yeah.
know.
It doesn't look like a real skull either.
Yeah, it's fake
It's
skull
definitely-
armrest.
It's
Oh,
definitely
missing
Campbell.
teeth.
Good lord.
And there's just a lot of secrets going on, but not. I have no idea. Like
It looks
I
like-
thought it was
looks
Joe
like The Room.
Estevez, and
It does look like The Room.
What do we put
No.
on the rear? Close up.
Yeah, there's like a tagline, but it's so hard to read. But yeah, so
Yeah, I couldn't see one.
it's there, but it's like hidden in the picture behind it because they put black on black. You know, really good.
Yeah, cover design. Yeah.
Yeah, the art
I don't
team
even
was
know.
second to none.
Like this is one
How's
of those
their
that doesn't
grammar?
have like a release like code or
That's their
anything, so like
grammar.
you have no clue what country it came from.
That's
And then Joe Estevez is really popular in my collection, so I went with Breakaway with Joe Estevez and introducing Tanya Harding.
Oh,
Wow.
So if you're
Wow.
looking for a really nice, I believe this is like PM Entertainment or something.
Breakaway or breakaway?
Like look at the action shot here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So Breakaway with
Is
the Tanya Harding.
More like break a kneecap.
breakaway.
is this one of those never issued on DVD forgotten gems?
I'm sure that there might be some DVD from like Greece or somewhere where they pirate it, but who knows? Sell it on eBay, you know. And then we're gonna move up to maybe A-lister. We've got Vibrations with Christina Applegate.
oh,
Hey now.
Wow.
Oh, Utah
Shout out-
Saints on the soundtrack. Nice.
Whoa.
Shout
So-
out to Christina Applegate, guys.
Yep, we got an actual Hollywood star
So
on this.
Twin
Wow.
Peaks is James Marshall?
It must be.
Probably, yeah.
All
This
right.
was when he was popular.
It's
Mhm.
a hot cast with a hot
Yeah.
soundtrack.
And
Yeah.
I think this has some other name in most countries, but for whatever
most of
reason,
your titles have other names.
It's true.
I know this for a fact because I've researched too many of them.
yeah. And its tagline again is impossible to
They're
read.
trying,
Oh,
they're
wait,
trying
wait.
to
I think I can
hide.
get it.
A futuristic subculture erupts from the electric underground.
There we go. So
Oh, hence
It
the
is
EDM
vibration.
music. All right, cool.
Yeah.
all right, so that was 5. I'm gonna pass it. Who do we pass it to, Sam?
Oh, first I got have a couple questions. DVDs, Nuts, and Popcorn says, WTF, am I hearing hate on Nemesis? It's one of the best cyborg films ever made. I'm very lost. So, anybody want
It is
to...
a fan.
That's
there we
directed
go.
at
Okay,
Chris,
all
so
right.
he understands.
Glad you like it.
Somebody
That's
must
great.
love it on this cast, right, Vinny? You're a big Nemesis fan?
Nope.
Okay.
I am keeping track. I am 0 for 10, so I own none of the 10 movies that have been shown.
And then
I've
our
heard
buddy,
of like 2 of them.
I'm not going to improve your odds, dude.
and our buddy Sean wants to know if Ryan gets off on purchasing discs of movies that no one has ever heard of.
I mean, somebody's
That's
heard of them.
literally all he bought.
Yeah, the actors were in
That's a
them.
rhetorical
right?
question,
no,
right?
no. I would
best
guarantee
of them.
most of the people would be surprised they were in the Breakaway. Whatever.
They're like, wait, I did that?
From the Please Don't Remember Me from This collection.
All right, well, in that case, I think we're going to pass it on to Luke.
All right. Let's see. So I've got my 5 here. So I went to this first one. I got. All right. So I'm Criterion complete. Okay, I've got them all. I've got all the variants except maybe one.
So he claims.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. More I research, the more I find, and I don't want to do that. So I stopped researching. I've got them all. But so that means I'm starting to buy doubles. Like if I'm out there, I find something good, I might get it again. Especially ones that were hard to find, I'll pick it up again. First one here is the Emperor Jones.
Ooh, nice.
I got this from Reanimated Records here in San Diego. Like super cheap. This was hard for me to find. I was like, oh. Okay.
So doubles not because one's in better condition, just because it was hard
to find. And maybe if somebody named Vinny ever gets off his ass and starts going complete, I can hook him up. But
I'm buying doubles accidentally, and you're buying them on purpose.
Next one, I went to Amoeba up in LA a few weeks ago, and I picked up a big deal on Madonna Street.
Oh, nice.
That's 321.
Oh, wow.
Late release. This one was really hard to find. Was Why Has Bodhidharma Left for the East? That was a hard one to find. Even though, I sent one to Vinny recently.
So you found 3 of them then?
I found 3 of these.
So really hard.
So it's super, super hard.
Yeah.
Last one, I picked this one in Japan. I'd been over in Sasebo, which is on the other side of the country, away from Tokyo, the other side. And I started going out. I started getting on the train to any city nearby because Sasebo sucked. And there's a few hard offs, and I managed to find this guy.
Wow, yes.
Our main, and this guy is sealed. It's like complete. It's so weird.
It's a box. Interesting.
It's like 99, 98?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It's sealed because
it says on the back.
the original owner died right after purchasing it.
Probably. He's like, I made so many bad life decisions.
Is it a box because it's CAV? Why is it a box?
Oh,
2 movies.
Yeah.
Oh, they're both in there. Sorry, I didn't see the.
Sorry, it's our little side window is blocking some of it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Oh, the damn Obi's blocking it. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got it.
It's exactly where it should be.
Now,
Right.
have you started watching every Criterion Laserdisc, or was the goal just to get them?
The goal, I don't know what the goal. My brother was into them like 20 years ago, and I would buy them for him. And then I just always liked the ones that were never released, on DVD. I thought that was cool. I wanted to get those special features and all this stuff. And then I was like, my first goal was just to go the ones that weren't, ever re-released, but that keeps changing. Like they just put out Pink Flamingos with the LaserDisc commentary on the Blu-ray. So eventually, it was really that fucking the dumb movie, Prince of Tides. When I found the one that was, it was fucking Vinny. He said, "Oh, you got to go for it." And he's like, "God damn it, you're right. I do."
Once you find the hardest one,
it was. I've
Question
spent
is,
way
how
too
many
much
times
money.
have you watched it?
Yeah.
I have watched Prince of Tides. That it was a terrible movie.
And the commentary track, of course, right?
No, so that Prince of Tides that I found was sealed, and it's staying sealed. I can get.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I watch them from time to time. I will just kind of randomly pick one and throw it in and watch it. I've got Rashomon on in the player right now. I tried to watch that the other night. Did not get very far, but yeah. I don't know. It was a goal. I went for it, and I'm fine. I spent way too much money. Like it was every morning looking at eBay, kind of new listing, oh fuck, there it is. There. I'm talking $30, just nothing. Just yes, I'll get it. Yes. I was determined. I did it.
I think everyone on this panel's been there.
Yeah.
No, haven't.
Oh boy.
Like the first thing I would do when I woke up would look at eBay, look at new listings on eBay. Anyway, that's it. That's my 5. Who's next?
All right. Well, hold on. We got a couple
me.
questions.
Oh,
and then on to Chris.
Questions?
How much of your Lasers collection are movies that you'll never actually watch?
Lot.
Company.
Never actually watch,
Yeah.
or do I never want to watch? That's the question.
Could be either. Just as never
I
watch.
try to get rid of the ones I never want to watch.
All right, smart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it through watching all of mine someday.
Yeah.
I still,
won't.
if I don't know what to watch, I try to grab something I haven't watched. So
I made the mistake of branching out into Japanese television.
All right.
So I don't just have movies. I just have hundreds of hours of programs.
I have stuff I haven't seen, but there's nothing I own that I don't intend to ever check out. And I might die before I do, but the intention's pure.
Yeah.
Got dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't buy. I have, as you know, The Phantom Menace is the only movie I own that I don't really like, but everything I own, I do because I like the movie or I intend to watch the movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
That's a good deal.
You know,
My
I'm
taste
not buying
changed,
Tanya Harding movies that I'm, you know.
Unless it's cheap enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but he
Right.
really wants it. That's his thing. You should respect him for his weirdness.
No, I know he really does, but
Yeah.
I guess he'll watch it too.
Yeah, you know I'll watch the best of Ez and Harding.
But you cannot watch the sheer number of movies you have. It's impossible.
I did the math. It's a decade's worth of more now.
Potentially
Okay.
possible.
I collect Nancy Kerrigan discs solely, so that's my thing.
Right. Yeah.
And then Sean wanted to know if Luke could tell how hard was it to find the Brazil CLV Criterion version.
That one was on eBay. I think
Oh.
Vinny actually hooked me up on it. It was just some guy who had it.
Spoiler.
It was a somebody who was bidding. You know, it was a bidding war. I was like at the last second looking at it. And I just fucking got it. Some guy in New Mexico or something. Yeah.
Nice. All right, who's up next? Is it
I
Max?
think I'm in
Oh,
the
Chris.
lineup
All right,
after.
go for it.
Keep on trying to skip me. Continue to oppress
But I
me.
didn't go. You skipped me.
Yeah, this is the
Wait, did Max introduce herself before me?
first time we didn't
Yes.
actually talk about how the order goes before the show.
All right,
so.
all right, Max,
There's
you
an
go.
order?
I'll go after you.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down, Howler. Come on.
Don't make me come over there.
Let me
I'll do
calm
it.
you
I'll
down
fly to
with
San
birds.
Diego right now.
Ooh, Audubon Society.
Oh
huh?
wow.
We need birds. More birds.
Wow. Volume 5
Watch-
even.
I know. Apparently, there's a lot more volumes. I want to know what the rest of them are.
That one's called The Empire Strikes Back, right? I've seen this one with the
Yeah.
5 Roman numeral.
There you go.
It's the one
I
where
watched-
the bird reveals that he's the one bird's father.
I watched this movie with Jack Black and Steve Martin, and it was called The Big Year. Horrible title. Great movie about birding. And the fact that they call it birding is why I liked it. So, after watching that,
I didn't know it was called that. That's cool.
yes,
You're
yeah,
a birding enthusiast now.
there's a lot of birding enthusiasts. I recommend watching the Big Year and getting into birds
Okay.
and birding. It's very interesting hobby.
Ooh, Lifeform.
Oh.
That looks just like what is that other image disc? Or maybe that's a reissue of that same image disc with the eyes in space.
I think
It's a
there's a lot of
different
eyes
movie.
in space.
Is it? What's that one? That's the one that's the poster in.
Rock or no? Wait, what's the? Yeah, I know the one you're talking.
It's got the poster in The Player, Vinny's favorite movie.
That one's the Vikings space capsule one.
Yeah. All right, so this is different.
Yeah, you know, the Viking space capsule one.
Yeah, you know. With Frankie Goes to Hollywood? Oh, Dennis Weaver. Oh, stress management. Nice.
It's stress management.
All right.
Everyone needs stress management.
Okay.
I thought that's a Dennis Hopper. I'm like, there's no way you can relax.
Yeah,
with
he's
Dennis Hopper.
he's
It's like, what is
stress-inducing.
it?
This is our host right here. You know you're gonna do stress.
Yeah.
All I can think of is Duel, and I'm like, well, that's the
Right.
exact opposite of
No.
relaxation.
Not relaxing.
It's a Duel readout.
Tense up with Dennis Weaver. Have fun.
Oh my gosh, I love those weird Lumivision ones.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Eightfold.
Not
too,
just
which
any
I-
camera, the creative camera.
Ooh,
Look at that.
I like that diagram.
Yeah,
Very
it's actually,
clean.
it's really cool.
That's
I mean,
impressive.
Very cool.
That'd make a
Yeah.
nice t-shirt graphic.
right? I know. Maybe I'll make. It's all about like learning parts of the camera and photographing people and action shots and all kinds of cool stuff about cameras.
All right. You're going to learn
I like
things.
to look for ones. I like learning.
Oh, the Paxton movie.
Yeah.
Boo!
Luke's going to hate it. He's an anti-Paxtite.
That is. Oh, I hate that movie.
It
Aw.
had Judd Nelson and Wayne Newton, and I really got it for Judd Nelson and Wayne Newton.
Okay, I'm down with that. That's fine.
I'd get it for
I have
Paxton.
never seen- I
Bill
haven't seen it.
Paxton does his best Bill Paxton impersonation in that movie. It is rough. But
Really? It's
I'm glad,
reminiscent of Eraserhead, Pink Flamingos, and Brazil.
I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you're happy.
We'll see.
All right.
All right, that's 5.
All right, that's 5. All right, let me check out. Sean wants to know, Max, do you know if birds are real?
I think they're real.
Okay. That's a good deal.
They could be dinosaurs. We aren't sure.
That's the best we got.
All right, we got a Grail watch. Gerald wants to know, what are your Grails in terms of watching more than for collecting purposes? Like what do you get that you watch all the time? Like, obviously for Vinny, it's like Scorsese stuff.
Oh, listen, I finally got October Sky, one of the greatest, not that great movies of all time. But I saw it when I was like 6. That's all you need, baby.
Is that like Simon Birch?
Yeah, October Sky is good. It's got that kid, and he dies.
Yeah.
And then it's
Owen Meany's there.
Was that the bee sting kid or?
Yes.
I bought the book A Prayer for Owen Meany.
I had
It's
to
up in
read
my
that
room.
in
I bought it
school.
for 99 cents with free shipping, and I've still not opened it out of spite.
I'll go with my standard answer of Big Trouble in Little China. That's my rewatch disc. So there you go. What else is in here? Camera porn. Oh, Halloway Boys is in there. Hey, what's up? All right, I think we're on to the next person. Would that be Haller?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go all boxes all day. Big boy time.
Wow.
We're going to start with the perfect collection box of the seminal Japanese sports anime from 1971, Aim for the Ace. This was like the prototype for every sports anime that you have ever seen. It's about a high school girl who joins the tennis team and is whisked into the top spot, pissing off everyone else around her. That's not 100%, but it's pretty good. Box doesn't show up that often on Yahoo auctions, and usually when it does, it's like $400. So I snapped this one up for much less than that.
Wow.
That's what anime's
Got
about?
it for $800.
I've watched 2 episodes. It is very 70s. Next, we're going to roll in with the Long Vacation LaserDisc box.
Ooh.
This one is a Japanese drama from 1996. It basically, so the guy in the lead here has this fancy nickname. They call him Kimutaku in Japan. He was part of a big boy, either like a boys band or a boys group, and then he jumped over into acting, and this kind of launched his acting career, made him a film superstar, and also launched the career of the girl in it. It's it's definitely a Japanese television show. It's very like over the top, very theatrical, shot on videotape.
Yep.
Feels very phony, but it's good. I've watched about half of it because the subtitles that are out there are not that great. I recently acquired the entirety of the X-Files spinoff Millennium.
Nice.
I figured Volume 1 of Season 1 would stand in for all, 10 of those boxes. I have never watched it in my entire life. I have no idea what the vibe is, but I know it's got my boy Lance Henriksen.
It's like 7, but a TV show. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure I'll vibe with it.
Hey.
Yeah. It's nice.
Hello.
So,
Well,
So-
yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Ren says it's nice. Okay, sorry.
Thank you, Ren. I appreciate that. All right, next we got a couple of Luke discs. He sent me Tycho Moon, which is a very obscure science fiction movie from France. I don't think it had a U.S. DVD release, and the subtitles were quite hard to find, but it's hella cool. I don't know much about it except that it exists.
I always love that
And
box.
Luke-
It's cool looking.
Yeah, Luke was like, "This is extremely your jam, Haller. You have to have it." He
I had
wouldn't
never
accept
seen
it.
that before. There's very few discs now where it's like, oh, I've never seen that ever. So yeah, that looked really cool. I'm glad
And then
you liked
last of my first 5, Tom and Jerry Cartoon Festival Volume 2.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool.
These discs are just great. Ron, I agree. You can't go wrong with Tom and Jerry. All of the classic shorts are classic for a reason. There's 3 of these. Someday I'll get the 3rd one. And
I've
we'll
got
go
the
on
3rd
from there.
US one. You could have that one, but it's not as fun.
I don't want the US one. I would rather die.
Well, with that
Yeah,
All right,
because you
attitude,
need the
that's my
Japanese subtitles on Tom and Jerry because they talk so much. That's,
No, this one actually, the Cartoon Festival boxes have
Bilingual.
full audio.
nice.
It's a little messy getting to just the English mono track. It's just like Japanese
and-
stereo, but then on the analog it's Japanese mono. I don't know. It's a mess.
Sounds like it would have been a lot easier to get a U.S. box set.
They're different
Or
cartoons.
just not watch
It sounds like your face would be easier if it was the U.S. box set. Ugh.
Fair enough.
Do we have any quick questions? Anyone?
Not much.
Let's keep rolling then.
Yeah. shenanigans. Hey, it's Vinny. What do you got?
Let's do stuff from Japan that I don't really ask for, but shows up. No, these are great titles.
Nice.
There is Mystery Train.
History. With
Really
the M.
nice art. Tim Jarmusch.
Beautiful disc.
I've only seen this one once. Down by Law is the one I watch a lot, but
Mystery Train.
watch
is
this
great.
again. Yeah,
But you can't really watch that without subtitles because the first part is the Japanese couple.
right.
They talk in Japanese most of the time.
Right. So it's a good thing I don't watch this.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need a discard pile here. Okay. I thought it was Scorsese Complete, but Luke keeps finding them. This is a great cover for Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
Really cool art. Look at that.
Awesome.
They're always better. This is the film that people forget was the basis of the TV sitcom Alice, which, of course, other than the setting, really doesn't have much to do. And some of the actors actually carry over into the show. But it's really neat.
Super cool.
More great art. Spike Lee's Get on the Bus. Isn't that cool?
Very cool.
Yeah, I'll
Neat.
watch that.
Yeah, this is a gatefold too. Most Japan ones are. Two more from Japan. Great
Oh, yeah.
Kubrick collection. Killer's
Those covers
Kiss.
are
You've
all
got-
great.
Yeah.
Kubrick Obi.
Yeah.
So of course,
I love those.
these both have the little
Ooh.
mini Stanley up there. So I start researching, because I'm like, if I get four more, I can build my little wall of 6. But there are a couple of these are hard to find.
So someday we're going to have to come up with a list of. There's a whole bunch of director collections. There's a Hitchcock collection.
Yeah.
I've got a Blake Edwards collection, a
With-
Billy
with
Wilder
photos?
collection.
Here's an Altman collection. Which is good.
With
Yeah,
pictures.
there's
What
yeah,
pictures?
like Billy Wilder. I'll just pull it up for a second here.
I think,
The
isn't
Billy
it the
Wilder
little
collection
cartoon Billy
has a
Wilder?
little
Yeah.
cartoon
Oh
Billy
yes,
Wilder at the
yes,
top of
that's
it.
right.
Glaring
Yeah, that's
Kubrick
neat.
is the best, though. I mean, can't tell.
Yeah.
I'll see if
Yeah.
I can grab one
He's
of
judging
my
you.
He's
Blake
Obi
Edwards
only.
discs
Yeah.
somewhere.
Very cool. Which one was that, Luke?
It's Altman. Who's got a little picture up there?
Oh yeah.
Keeps like
Oh,
us.
Cool.
nice.
They did that a lot in Japan.
There you go. There's 5 from Japan.
Cool.
All right. See what we got here. Japanese discs will play on North American players. The only issue.
Oh God! Thank God.
The only issue is of some of the very, very late releases and some other scattered ones are in NTSC-J, so the black levels are very different. So they'll look like the Phantom Menace. Will look super dark if your set is calibrated for United States and NTSC. So not really a big problem though. They're going to play anyway.
I think that happened to me on Lost Highway, or maybe that's just because it's dark as it is.
That disc also is just not that good.
Yeah,
Like I ran it on my calibrated setup. That's a hot one.
got it.
All right. Gerald wants to know, why do horror films on LD tend to sell for higher prices than other genres, it seems? Oh, it doesn't just seem. It is.
It's every format.
Yep.
You name the format, horror sells the most.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I have no horror because I'm too cheap.
Rabid fan base. They
Yeah,
didn't have
this
that many of a run on a lot of it, and most importantly, like they look awesome still. And some of them they haven't seen, newer releases or Blu-rays or anything else, and others we're transferring to Blu-ray now with Vinegar Syndrome.
What? Vinegar Syndrome.
And
They're
I-
cool.
And I think there's also a higher tolerance for lower fidelity, so to speak. So it's okay if your horror movies look bad.
Yeah, it's the
because that
grindhouse
kind of adds
effect,
to
right?
the-
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why they also sell well on VHS as well. So get some more
Yeah.
wizards and clamshell sets. And all right, let's see what else we got here. Another vote for the Stanley Kubrick Obi making a great shirt. So there we go. All right.
Start selling shirts as merch.
Yep.
And all right, we got one about rare anime. So yeah, we'll save that one for after.
Anime.
Yeah, because otherwise
Where?
Chris is going to keep talking. So
Let's take
Where?
that question
want
at
that.
11 o'clock. We'll take
yeah,
that
let's
question.
move
Yeah.
over to Spencer with his
All right,
Hamanoptera
so
disc.
should I start with the rare ones, like the top tier ones, or should I save those for last?
Yeah, I'm building up to the.
Yeah,
actually, no,
let's
I'm
go.
not
All right,
doing
all right,
any
I want to
real
make
order.
sure. All right. So basically, I have
Yours.
two categories because I had a few discs I picked up and I was like, oh, it's not enough to make a video. And then all of a sudden, McKay's and some of our other stores started getting OMDs, and McKay's got a ton of minty OMDs, and they were all like a quarter. So I'm going to start with a Broterian title.
Glossary for the
Never heard of this film before.
Oh yeah, OMDs are old man discs for the kids at home. That haven't,
Yeah,
basically,
the two categories are really old man discs.
Yeah,
and then old man.
Where's the dividing
Yes.
line? Do we say pre like 1960 or 1950?
Yeah,
or?
pre-60.
I usually cut before the
pre-60, then I'm
60, yeah.
screwed. I'm screwed.
No,
Hey, look
like,
behind
Spencer's
me. Come on.
pre 20.
Well, Spencer's a
Pre-code.
robot, in case people don't realize.
Yeah.
It's pre-code for sure.
Yep.
Well, there's
All right,
OMDs
so-
and there's
Let him talk.
yeah.
All right, so my first one is a Broterian title. Never heard of this before.
Oh.
It was a quarter. It's apparently very uncommon because the LDV didn't have much on it. But
Anya,
it's
things on
Kate Capshaw with a gun.
Yeah.
Codename
Price this thing
Danger.
is at a quarter.
Undercover. Double crossed. She has
No,
only one
that's
place to
Dancer.
turn. To the enemy.
And apparently it's from 1987, also starring Jerwin Krabbe around the time of The Living Daylights. So
Excellent.
we have a Bond alumni. So of course I had to buy it. I'm super curious to spin this up. Apparently it's 4x3. So
Yeah.
I don't know if this was a theatrical release or not, but it's
TV.
a Vidmark disc and it might be TV. I don't know. I'd never
after
heard
school
of this,
special.
but I'm like, Willie Scott with a gun. I must know.
Yeah, she
I
looks
must
serious.
know.
I liked it better.
Willie
when it was
Scott
just,
and General Koskov. Come on. I got to know.
I just liked it better when it was called Kate Capshaw with a gun. The movie.
Yeah, that's how I refer to it.
That's in Indonesia. That's the title.
Yeah.
Okay, so the second one, I guess you could consider also this as Broterian. This might possibly be the worst film I own a copy of because its
Wow.
meaning is so bad and so repulsive. This is from that lovely era of the 1950s when HUAC was in full swing and some studios made films that were literally about the terrible red menace and things. And this is one of the worst, most notorious ones because in the film, Big Jim McClane, John Wayne goes to Hawaii looking for commies and just punches
Yeah,
everybody.
I could see some punch in there.
God, this film is awful. It's
That's
I
awesome.
saw it once.
Oh my
It
god!
was so incredibly vile to sit through simply due to the whole background and the posturing of the film. Oh my God. So of course, this is not a common LD and it popped up and it was in perfect shape. And I'm like, I'll just watch it one more time and
To make sure.
I almost
history.
didn't. I was just like, oh God. But the reason why I decided to revisit it, it's got Nancy Olson fresh off of Sunset Boulevard. And she said, oh wow, I get to do a John Wayne vehicle. And then she showed up on the set and was like, oh crap. So that's why she's in this movie. And this is the movie she did after Sunset Boulevard. And it's like, oh, wonder what happened to her. She wound up in this.
Love
So,
that
yeah,
jacket
this-
though. It's got like a
Yeah.
religious painting almost on the front. It's like Jesus wasn't available, so we got
it's
John
actually
Wayne.
got the glow. It's
Yeah.
got the full glow. Yeah,
I
but
feel like he punched the palm trees and they had to move out of the way too.
he literally punches everything. Oh
That
man.
doesn't look like a communist.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, just
But
looks like a
that's
regular
their
Hawaiian.
terrible.
That's how
Yeah,
they get you.
even if you have a basic idea of what happened in the witch hunts and the
Yep.
Red Scare and McCarthyism, even if you just have like the basic general definition idea, this will literally just make you want to puke. It's
All right.
so ugh.
Yeah, I suspect it's a very blunt object of a movie.
Much like
It's-
James Bond.
Yeah. I see how it is. Okay. Well, I'm going to redeem myself now with a Don Siegel triple bill
Ooh.
because they had some really interesting titles, and these were rather minty. So they had the RKO classic of The Big Steal,
Oh, nice.
which is early Don Siegel, but it's reteaming Mitchum with Jane Greer, and it's basically like a sort of quasi out of the past follow up because one of the screenwriters is the same, and it repaired them in RKO about a year and a half, 2 years later. So it's one of those where, oh, this was a sort of hit, so let's just repair everybody, and it's another noir, and it's really well done. And early Don Siegel is also super great if you've never seen anything pre-Dirty Harry that he did. And this was also one of the discs I had that rotted in the film noir DVD set, so it was cool to find the LD.
You must be pretty close to RKO Classic Complete.
I have a
Without
good chunk
trying.
of them. Yeah, I pick them up whenever I can because there are some that are like stupid crazy rare, and then there's the few that have no DVDs,
Yeah.
so the LDs are important.
I have a memory of Sean maybe trying
Sean
to
was
post
hard-
those, or
yeah.
somebody. He was, right?
Sean was
Yeah.
hard into him for a while. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a truckload of them over here. If you ever wanted me to send you a list, I don't have any particular attachment to.
Or yeah, send us your wish
Oh,
list, and
yeah.
maybe we can fill in some gaps for you. So
I'm always happy for OMDs, always. Such as this one. It was not a disc I needed because it's not widescreen, it's analog sound, but it was a quarter and it's perfect, and the cover's pretty darn cool, and it's Don Siegel. So I found the standard release of Coogan's Bluff, which is super underrated. And again, the cover's literally awesome, and this literally looks like it's never been pulled off the shelf. And McKay's will price this for a quarter.
For a quarter.
Oh, McKay's will sell books for a penny. They literally will print a sticker for a nickel or a penny book. I mean, I don't get it, but I'm not complaining.
They got the free. They would put a penny. I've never seen that. I see the free bin outside.
The lowest I've ever seen there. There's a lot of 5-cent books if you look in certain places. A lot of 25-cent books with stickers.
I understand that, but come on. Penny.
But the lowest, I swear I saw a penny once, but I have seen a number of 3-cent stickers, and I'm like,
wow,
why?
The sticker costs more than the disc.
Back to your never taken off the shelf, because it probably was never taken off the shelf.
Yeah, but it's in really great shape, and I figured I'd just spin it and check it against the Blu-ray just to see what it looked and sounded like. Because again, it's a really underrated film. And this is what really paired Siegel and Eastwood in a more action detective film, and so this is basically leading up to Dirty Harry, and it's super underrated.
That's one of my OMD Kallax. That's one of the 4 cube, front pieces that I have.
Oh. Yeah. Is there an orangutan?
Real quick.
No, but continuing Siegel and Eastwood.
I'm sorry, Dirty Harry, Vinny.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Luke, what the fuck? You've never seen a classic?
I'm sorry. That's it. That's
Stop
all.
ruining the cast.
Spencer, keep going.
Spencer's still up. Is Spencer still up?
Yeah, cut his feet off,
hey,
Ryan.
it's not me talking.
Yeah. All right, what's your fifth?
So this is another early Universal, but it's a little fancier because it's 92. But boy, the cover is great. Look at this on the Bugatti.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
yeah.
absolutely perfect condition, original poster, but it's this pinkish purple. It's just, even with the stupid Universal bar on the top. I mean, yeah. And it's got digital mono. So this is, once they started throwing digital sound on. So even though it's a 4x3 transfer, I'm just really excited to check this out. And of course, me being audio geek, man, I always compare the audio track. So if something got a digital soundtrack from Universal, I'm like, yes. So yeah, but that's a jacket.
That looks like a stoner doom metal band called like a Lost Saint Vitus album cover or something.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah. Of course, the Blu-ray cover is like just terrible. Yeah. I know Kino did the reissue, which used poster art, but still, that's fantastic. So
okay, if you're buying
that's my
Blu-rays,
first 5.
You can just get the remake.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I guess it's back to me, but I'm gonna follow up on some questions. Kilted Geek wants to know, what about a unicorn? Has anyone ever come across an LD that they didn't know existed or wasn't supposed to exist? Obviously, 9 Inch Nails, Closure.
Kate Capshaw with a gun.
Everything Ryan buys.
Yeah, I mean, those are unicorns for sure.
Yeah.
Have to enter them all into LDDB because no one knows they exist.
Yeah.
I see stuff that I didn't know was like, I don't know, like I didn't pull it up, like Bull Durham widescreen. I don't know. I've just seen the other image one so often that I've just never thought it existed. So I got it for sure.
Yeah, stealth widescreens for sure.
You just forget. Yeah.
Yeah, like sometimes y'all buy an anime disc and it's not in the database. Like I've got a Sakura Wars disc over here that just wasn't out there. Like I think one of these Lupin the Third boxes wasn't on the database for whatever reason. Slip through the cracks.
Yeah. And
how's our pace? Did we do 1 round?
Yeah, we're through 1 round. Yeah.
Terrible pace.
Look at us go.
Yeah.
Terrible pace.
This is good for us.
Great feedback, Vinny.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
I'm just saying it's not a 2-hour pace. It's good. Yeah.
All right.
So
Anyways.
45 minutes, 1 round.
All right. So I'll jump in with the next ones. We'll get back to the questions after. All right. I'm going to be quick. Got some boxes.
Ooh.
Got the Gundam Z box. Some 80s Gundam. It's got the Obi and all that kind of cool stuff, but I love the this is the reissue that has the kind of wraparound Gundam box. I think there's an earlier one that has more of the characters of the show.
I've got the earlier one that does not have the wraparound like that. It's just got Z Gundam. Yeah. I can see it from here.
Sounds like
damn, I didn't know there was 2.
And then, of course, you got to have Volume 2 with, again, another cool reissue box with the Gundam wraparound.
Oh.
I'd show you the
Gundam style.
Gundam
I
style.
can't believe. Yeah, I got ripped off.
Ah, I swear, I told Chris that there was no way I was going to show boxes he didn't have, so I guess I was wrong.
Put some pants on,
Yep.
Chris.
Look at the
Like,
goddamn
Amy was on
titles.
this episode.
All right, what else we got? Was this box 1 or 2? Either way. Had to get Gundam Iroxy, ZZ as well, so got a couple of these.
Yeah, you finished 79, right? The original.
I did, and I loved it. It was fantastic.
God, great show.
So-
Great fucking show.
I finished 69. That's pretty good too.
And,
Is that the ZZ Top version?
yeah, it's the Gundam ZZ Top. And of
Yeah,
course-
they've got
Have
long
you-
beards. They're white.
You just got Z in, right?
Well, I got Z and ZZ. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Z's gonna mess with you real early on.
Yeah.
That's a real strange show.
Yeah, so all your Camaros. You got your Z28s, you got your Iroxys, you got,
Roxy, yep.
yep, all that good stuff. And actually, let's keep it all boxes.
Ooh, okay.
Not anime, but I didn't have the Grand Bleu. I lost my
Your
Obi.
Obi, yes, you're
It just would fly.
flying up.
Well, guess
Oh
what?
my God.
Wow.
How long did you have that prepared?
It's always on my desk, so just in case. Hold on, let me fix this for you. This is the THX reissue of Version Long of the Big Blue, or Le Grand Bleu, from Luc
Ooh.
Besson. So yeah, it's got all the extra stuff. This is, I think, one of the best looking versions of it. There's some that have PAL speed up and things like that, but it's multilingual. It's got English on it as well, so you can choose the French or the English.
That's one I have.
Yeah, the interior is gorgeous too, but I'm gonna make things move along faster. So there you go. All right, anything else going on in the questions before it goes over to Ryan? Man.
You need a PAL player to play PAL.
Oh yeah, PALs. They're not region locked, but you do need a PAL player.
Yeah, it's totally different formatting on the disc. The players, there's a few PAL players that'll play NTSC, but not the other way around.
And over here in the States, you need something that can accept that signal as well. A lot of video processors have no problem with PAL, but so I don't know about TVs though. That's another
Our
story.
TVs are
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yep.
So,
There you go. Good question. What do you got, Ryan?
all right, we're gonna move on to more high quality, highbrow releases. Because
Ooh, I'm excited.
we're gonna start off with Over the Line,
Ooh.
just some kind of thriller movie. It's
Okay.
from Singapore, it looks like.
Nice font type.
Actually, maybe that's Taiwan. But yeah, there's definitely some violence domestically and otherwise. So no idea what it's about.
Okay.
It doesn't even list
Another highlight.
Yeah.
actors and actresses, and the main characters' names are Elaine and Joe. So
Okay.
Perfect.
there's not even a tagline. I'm sorry. Oh, we got some names in the bottom. Yeah. Whatever. All right, moving on. Back to the A list. We've got First Degree with Rob Lowe.
Whew,
Wow.
what a smoke show on that cover.
Yeah.
That's not. What the fuck is that picture? Oh my God.
He's like grabbing his mid side like he's like, oh, I took too much Imodium.
Yeah.
Someone was sucker punched. I think it was John Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
We'll just keep moving along to On Dangerous Ground featuring
Oh my
Rob Lowe.
gosh. Incredible.
This is a like mini
God.
series from Showtime or something that somehow got a double disc. This is a 2-disc. God, it's probably like an Indonesian release because
But that face he's making, didn't somebody think, hey, let's do a retake something?
no, like they cut that onto the fire. You can tell that that's like a bad cut.
Oh yeah, exactly. But that face he's making.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
to be confused with
Interaction.
the Ice Cube film of the same title.
Yeah, no, this is the better version. And then I do have a happy ending to a sad story. I bought this movie like a year ago, 2 years ago. It came during COVID and had the wrong disc inside. So I'm like, oh, this is just disappointing. So I found from the same seller, because I'm buying them from people who are picking up old rental store inventories, the other disc, and it had the disc that was missing inside. So between the two purchases, they had the flip-flop discs. And it's from the greatest film series of all time. This would be Nemesis 2.
Oh.
Nemesis 2.
I was just saying how great Nemesis was, and I want
Yeah.
a sequel.
Yeah. So I originally got potentially Nemesis 3 with
Yes.
Nemesis 2 disc.
I know
And then
too
I
much
got
about
Nemesis
Nemesis
2.
3.
with the Nemesis 3-disc. So
Wow.
you get a twofer here, get more Nemesis because this has become the Nemesis podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that art. They didn't even like try. They just
Man.
went for it.
Now you have Nemesis.
Yeah. And the back of Nemesis it really has some sweet action going on. She's
Ooh.
got like some kind of like red outfit and
Hammer pants?
shades.
What?
Like there's a lot going on. So
I don't remember starring in that.
Yeah.
well,
You should ask for your residuals.
Yep. So Nemesis 2 and 3, and that'll round out my 5, so we can keep this rolling. But
Man,
all the quality.
it's good times. Let's see what else we got going on in here. Gundam Love. Shout out for all the Gundam Love. And oh wait, we got a question. If you were sentenced to live on a deserted island for the rest of your life, and of course this island could play lasers, what 5 lasers from your collection would you bring? I think we've done this question before, right?
Let's just do one.
That's a
Let's
lot.
Just limit it to one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Trouble in Little China, obviously.
I'm
Big
bringing
Lebowski.
I'm bringing the Phantom Menace to torture Vinny.
Oh,
Ooh, good call.
I'm not on
Told
the
the
island.
EX on the beach.
yeah. What are you bringing, Vinny?
I guess. Oh, gee, you want to have a good time, so I'll bring Midnight Run.
Oh, wait.
I'll laugh.
That's a
Oh,
favorite.
Get
All
some
right.
action,
Haven't
get some
seen it yet.
comedy.
What do you got, Max?
She's all that.
Nice. Which Nemesis movie are you bringing, Ryan?
It's called Transformers the movie.
Ah, okay. That's good.
Never
Nemesis.
seen-
All right.
I think it's a Gundam sequel.
What Luke? No, Luke had Lebowski, right?
Yeah.
Spencer,
Nick
what do you have?
It's just one, so live and let die.
All right, cool. Good
All
deal.
right.
All right, who's up next?
That's me.
Let's do it.
All right, quickly, because we got to go to sleep. I got this the other day at my record store down the street. They just had a nice copy of Troll.
Yes.
Nice.
I remember actually liking this movie, but I haven't watched. I put it on, and there's a scene where just the fire alarm is going off for like 5 minutes or something. Like, God damn, turn that fucking fire alarm. Next one, let's see. I got Lorna, Russ Myers, Bosomania, and the next one I got is the double Finders Keepers, Good Morning, Good Night, which makes me
Are you
Russ
complaining?
Meyer, Bosomania complete.
Got so. Yes, I've got all of them.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. Okay, that's something completely different. So I've been secretly trading with Ryan for a few years now. We have a nice arrangement going on, and it's awesome. It's called Insider Trading, and it's
Like
fucking
wife
great.
swap stuff, or
Whoa!
I didn't know you guys were into that.
No. Anyway, he sent me this one. This
Oh,
nice
wow.
Batman the
Ooh.
animated series.
Oh,
This is
fantastic.
only, Singapore only. My daughter is real big into Batman. Like, I put this on and she loves it, and she's legitimately scared and runs out of the room sometimes. But she's a big fan of Batman, so she like legitimately loves this guy and wants to just look at the cover kind of thing. There's glare. It's really bad. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay, and our little side windows are blocking some of it too. So
This is the
Anyway,
most
and then, of
drool-worthy
course,
disc so
you got
far.
me,
Oh man, you got
volume
both
5
of them.
and 6.
Oh man.
Thought
Look at
shit. Still need 3 and 4, but you know it's fine. It's fine. That's it. That's my 5. Who's next?
think Max.
I've got 10 more, by the way. Are we gonna?
We're gonna
Yeah,
try.
we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're probably doing at least 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay. I need 2 more.
Oh, Robosize time.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Max, your face when you held that up, you you knew what you were doing.
Oh, you got
Oh.
that volume 3.
Oh,
I
they
didn't know it was a
upgraded the
series.
digital
Should have
sound as
known.
they went on.
I'm close to a Robosize complete.
All right.
I hate to admit how many times like a 12, 13-year-old me watched that shit in the middle of the day.
Vinny, not safe. I'm too
Please,
young
your
for this.
confession.
kind of
Vinny was
stuff.
an exercise fiend in the 80s.
I don't think it was either one of these. It was like, I think it was number 2, the one that was in the it's in the background of one of the Friday the 13th.
Well,
Mm.
they're watching it. They're
Yeah.
watching
Yeah,
it.
they're watching
it.
yes.
Yeah.
It was
But
Showtime, if I'm
course have
remembering
that.
correctly, right? Sam?
Oh, yeah.
I think it was on Showtime, yeah.
I do the workouts, you know.
Yeah.
Here for the workouts.
It's still good. Robosize still works in the 2020s, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Jazzercise, Robosize, Raquel Welch yoga,
Yeah.
of course.
Laser size. Oh, nice.
Nice.
I always like that artwork.
Me too. It's very, it's VHS Plus, but it's also like really it's the typeface, really.
Yep.
It's really.
I hate to ask, well, how is plastic a nightmare?
Plastic surgery, right?
Well,
Oh, a plastic
Get rid of
surgery.
it. It's a terrible nightmare.
Sorry. A plastic nightmare. Okay, got it.
Bad for the environment, Vinny. Come on.
Yeah.
Really.
Silicone and
Pacific garbage patch there, yeah.
Yeah. See, it's clearly about that.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, Belugaville. Nice donut.
I like the donut, but I liked it for the Vincent Gallo.
Yeah, I was gonna say Vincent Gallo, a stand-up guy.
Nice.
I mean,
Yeah, sweet.
love Buffalo 66. So gotta grab the Vincent Gallo.
My 12th grade English teacher recommended that to me, and I skipped it because of that recommendation.
Oh, Billy Zane and Beals.
The Zane appears.
Yeah.
Billy Zane.
Huh. And they even say it's got zaniness in it on the front.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says zaniness. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Why didn't they run with that?
I know.
Special extra zaniness edition.
I went as quick as possible.
That's okay. Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Let's see. No questions, but shout out to Subliminal Vibes, who just joined us over on the YouTube. All right.
All right,
Chris,
I'm
what do you
gonna
got?
go. I'm gonna go fast too. All right, we got the complete Vampire
Ooh.
Hunter volumes 1 through 4, based on the Capcom video game that made it to the Sega Saturn, the greatest game console of all time.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Do you own movies with
Don't
people
make
in
me
them?
come over. I am wearing
Oh.
the Dreamcast shirt now.
I don't know. if
I'm wearing a
it's
Your
Vision
Saturn
Streetwear
works?
shirt.
We've got one of the El Hazard OVA boxes. This is actually a double, but this one's got the Obi, so I'm going to keep this one
Choice.
and try and chuck the other one. El Hazard's a weird program from the bubble economy era.
We're
when-
familiar with El Hazard. All right.
Who
Yeah,
is
right.
asking you, Luke? Because I've got more El Hazard.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh
This-
my goodness.
Is the TV series.
Ah, nice.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'll watch it someday, maybe. Who knows?
Haven't watched it yet?
I got it in today. I'm not a miracle worker.
Luke
I
watched
thought
it
the
twice.
boys already came and watched it.
Let's see. Another one that I got in that I've got this is actually a double of, but
Another one that I
Almost a
3D printed
memorial
earlier
box.
today.
Yeah, baby.
and this one's already found a new owner. I just got to find a box for it. But this is one of the greatest anime box sets of all time.
Picture
It's like
quality.
2 boxes in there. I've sold those.
Picture quality is stellar.
Whew, it's gorgeous, just great from end to end. And then we'll round out my big boxes with the Titan of LaserDisc boxes, the Twin Peaks
Yeah.
29
nice.
episode complete boxed set.
With the
You
8-inch?
can't go wrong with.
Does it? Yeah. Does it have the 8-inch in the back?
We don't have time for that kind of dissection.
Ah, you're gonna have to tell us later.
That's enough.
I'll open
Yep.
it up and check, but I don't think so because I've only got a booklet at the top.
Throw it away.
It's at the back.
Chuck it.
It's all the way at the back.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What the
The
fuck?
back.
we'll
Yeah.
let our
All right,
next
all right, move
contestant
on.
go.
I'm going to mute myself and figure this out.
Yep.
I'll report back.
Is that Vinny next? All right.
Okay. So, I was not looking for these. Well, I guess I was sort of looking.
Yeah.
Wow.
The
That's
greatest
Criterion.
LaserDisc of all time.
The ultimate
Yeah.
Criterion title that everyone questions. Why
Yeah.
is this here?
Guess what movie I've never seen? This one.
Oof.
Well, at least the
Vinny!
cover is cool. I didn't know it was.
Oh.
You know, NASA just hit the news this morning. NASA hit a.
I know.
It's like
I saw-
that's just right out of Armageddon.
Hey, look, I saw Moonfall. Same thing. So because I had that, I figured, all right, I got the last one. Let me just look for some late ones. Just if they pop up, I'll grab them. And then Luke, because he's an enabler, told me this was out there.
Oh,
Ah,
cool.
speaking
There
of
it
the
is.
devil.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
You're
The
just as much
CLV.
enabler, by the way.
There we
But
go.
okay, keep going.
I know. So now I figured, all right, now I got these two. What else can I find that's late? Pick up
Oh,
the
wow.
Hanging Rock.
Ooh.
Let's see. I'll do these. Yeah, and then, well, High and Low I bought back because I had sold it to that guy.
Love
But
that
I
guy.
did not have this one. so I
Ooh,
got this
good.
Great Dog.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Gosh,
just
I love
watched
that
this
movie.
actually. I watched it This one's sealed, so I watched it on the Criterion channel. But
You-
it was pretty cool.
Basically, Lethal
1949,
Weapon many decades beforehand.
Sort of, yeah. Kind of a buddy cop. You know, one guy, rookie, who loses his gun in the first scene and then spends the whole movie trying to track it down. It's pretty cool film noir from Kurosawa. I tend to like his noirs because I'm not a huge, martial arts swords guy.
I know.
Did you
Much
like
story.
Drunken Angel?
What's that?
Did you like Drunken Angel too?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's another of my favorites.
And then, fittingly, I don't know if you guys have heard of a website called Whatnot. But I got on Whatnot.
Oh, kill me.
I got on it essentially just to grab this because I saw it in someone's stash and I was all excited, and you guys helped me snag it really cheap. And then, fittingly, I got it home and I realized I already have one sealed. So I think I was thinking maybe of Damage. I don't know which one I had gotten rid of, or maybe it was High and Low. But anyway, now I have 2 Dead Ringers that I can use as collateral in a trade someday.
Yeah.
Or,
Well,
I'll hit
shouldn't you
you
have
up.
two? Because it's Dead Ringers. Shouldn't you have 2 copies?
exactly. That's why it's the
So
double
he just
faces.
Yeah.
so people listening at home, he just held up 2 very rare Criterions there: the Dead Ringers and the Brazil, the single disc. That shit is. They had the box sets earlier, and then for some reason later on, they're like, let's do single disc. Throw that out there.
Yeah.
That shit's super rare, man.
I did see one on eBay like today though.
Which one? The Dead
Was it
Ringers?
Dead Ringers? Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
you,
one on
you
there,
sent it
yeah,
to me. I sent it, and I had to think about it. Do I want that? And the answer is no. I do not.
No, you don't need another one.
I need one though. I'll get in touch.
I
with
have
you.
seen Dead Ringers. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
Of course.
It's really cool.
That's fine. Yeah.
Right. Is that Spencer?
Yeah, I think so.
Can I just sneak in?
actually,
What do you got?
Sorry,
Oh,
I've
you got
the
it.
8-inch. Yeah, I got the
Hey.
8-inch.
Oh, cool.
It's sealed.
Oh, nice.
I apologize, Spencer. I just want to get
Excellent.
that out
oh
of the way.
no, by all means, no.
All right, all yours.
So I'm starting. I've got 4 Criterions in a box. So
Nice.
All right.
I guess I'll go in spine order real fast. This one's really cool because it's the reconstruction. They later did the fancy DVD, but I always wondered about the LD of Devil and Daniel Webster.
Oh yeah.
Also, like when they would do the sort of maroon Criterion banner, but this is the reconstructed version of the film. It's adds back in over 20 minutes, and it's got the Bruce Eater commentary. So it'll be fun to watch it. Plus, it's perfect for sort of October viewing anyway, because the subject matter fits right in the sort of
it's all the
fantasy
devil.
horror vibes. And it'll be fun to look at on LD instead of DVD.
Good start.
Then the other one, this is a true freaking classic, and it kills me. It doesn't have like a super spiffy UHD release, but if you ever watched The Third Man and wanted more
Zither?
similar Carol Reed,
Oh, that.
yeah, well, close, but you got Graham Greene too, but
Yep.
finally got The Fallen Idol.
Oh, I
with
got
his
that. Nice.
beautiful jacket, and it
Cool.
fits perfectly with the Criterion banner. But gosh, this is a wonderful movie. It's also one of the great films with a kid as one of the main actors, and it's not a
Home Alone.
dumb
duh.
movie.
Right.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. It's got great humor, but also brilliant suspense, and it really ekes out more suspense and drama than you would think out of a supposedly simple premise. But lovely Criterion edition, no extras, but still one I've always wanted to get because I love this film so much.
Score.
Got it.
Cool.
You got it. Oh, of course
This
you got it.
one-
You got them all.
This one's much spiffier than I realized. I knew they had done this on LaserDisc, but I didn't realize it was a big spiffy gatefold. But got some more archers. I know where I'm going. This is a
Spencer,
really impressive special
I just
edition.
watched it. I just watched my LaserDisc of that. The movie's
really?
amazing. So
Gosh,
great.
yeah. And then you get to this guy. I mean, look at that. And
That's
I love how
gatefold.
in the liner notes, everybody were like, they wanted to do Matter of Life and Death, and they just started this as like a lark, and they just started it, and they were like, oh, we don't know where the script's going. We'll figure it out. And then you see this, and you're like, what?
Yeah, Maxine, you would love it. It's really much like it's a blueprint for a lot of rom-coms and setups that you see in most movies. It's really, really cool.
Oh, yeah. And this is a fully loaded special edition commentary. And then really interestingly, they got Thelma Schumacher, who was married to Michael Powell later in his life. And of course, Scorsese's longtime editor.
gonna say.
So she does a lot of the extras, and then she narrates over some old home movies as well. So this is a really loaded edition with the badass gatefold. So yeah,
Nice.
this one really holds up well. And then this one's a bit later, but I just never had the Criterion edition. It's one of their fancier, artier covers, but Picked up Hobson's Choice, which is the David Lean, Charles Laughton film, and I really like what they did with the cover. It's when they were doing these sort of, I don't know, I guess montage type covers of different images, and then the rear looks really nice too.
Oh yeah,
it's movie only, but it's a really nice jacket.
Cool.
Then the one box. This is not Criterion, but it is chipping away at one of the Disney releases I needed, and this one always eludes me in good shape. And then lo and behold, McKay's just has a couple sealed Disney boxes just sitting there on the shelf, not overpriced. And I'm like,
Ooh.
what?
Is it Three Caballeros?
No, but it is an archive box.
I have an extra if someone needs that though.
Alice in Wonderland?
You bet.
Yes.
I just got that
Still
myself.
sealed.
What a
Wow.
great box.
I just cracked this open and absolutely pristine, not overpriced. There's a little tear of the shrink on the back, but that's it. I mean, I just couldn't believe this was sitting there. And it's a little cubby hole too. So it's a little cubby hole that's almost like the same two destroyed commons just sitting there. And then every once in a while, there's like a new 20 disc. And then they just had boxes sitting there. And I'm like, what? So yeah, I'm now one step closer to good, the Disney editions I need complete. So
Very
That's
nice.
nice to shrink for sure. They get real dirty, those white covers.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I hate that. All right. Did we cycle through again? I think that was
Yeah.
it.
I think we're gonna
Go,
go.
Sam.
All right, let's do it. All right.
That was much faster. Congratulations, everybody. Good job.
We are
We're
hired.
improving our time.
We can
We
get a
take
fourth round in
feedback
if
well.
Sam is ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock
If Sam
some.
is ready.
I'm gonna rock some metal. These don't
Ooh.
count because they're upgrades. Iron Maiden and Metallica 2 of 1. Just
Cool.
mintier. That's got Nobi, but those don't count.
Wow, that was like a Spencer show off right
Yep.
there.
Had to get Sepultura, Under Siege, live in Barcelona. I used to rock the VHS tape of this all the time back in the day, so I'm glad to have it on little LaserDisc. Watched it the other night. Looks fantastic. Sounds fantastic. Also,
Right.
had to get a little Suicidal Tendencies. Robert Trujillo, pre-Metallica, looking like a young little boy. And, of course, Mike Muir, lights, camera, Suicidal. It's got all their killer tunes. Possessed to Skate. Actually, it doesn't have Institutionalized, but it's got everything else you'd want on there.
Oh,
Got some Creator, Hallucinative Comas. Also very, very hard to find thrash metal disc.
these Telps?
Yeah, if they're not all tops, yeah, these are all like, $250 discs. Yeah, just saying, yeah. This is a Telp. Tankard,
Oh,
Wow.
open all night. Just watch all these. I watched this the other night too. It's fantastic. Really good, fun stuff. And they got great song titles like Zombie Attack. Space Beer is probably one of my favorites.
Yes.
666 Packs. That's another good one. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
good stuff. So that's it. Moving on to Ryan.
sweet.
That's really great.
I pick up all kinds of crap. I think you guys might know this by now, but here's another one. It is The Stranger Within.
That sounds
the
familiar.
cover is
It's-
promising.
It's
I'm
some
0 for
random
11
thriller.
on his.
And there's a Japanese release, and then there's like a Taiwan and a Chinese release. So there's no U.S. release. So I have no idea. It just looked cool. So
It does look cool.
that's how you pick things up. And then in that same lot, because it was just a lot of random crap discs that looked cool, we've got whatever this is, House of Games. Yes, House of Games. And
Oh.
they're
Wait,
made-
Wait,
greatest
you're actually holding
films
up
ever.
something we've heard of.
Jesus, it's an amazing movie.
What?
I haven't seen it.
Ryan, do me
Something
a
of
favor.
quality? He's gonna hate it.
She's got a gun, so I'm
Watch
interested.
the movie. Watch it, Ryan.
Ooh,
Yeah,
move to the
it's-
back of my queue.
You'll hate it. You will hate it.
All right.
He will hate it, but if you get to the end, you might like it. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to count this,
I
but
love
this
it.
is onto station number 10. So I have like the last run. This is like the first run, but it's got a sweet Pipes the Penguin here. So shout out to Pipes.
Sweet.
So was that a Spencer mention?
Yeah, I totally pulled off a Spencer there. And then I picked this up based on its cover alone.
Hell
This
yeah.
is
Okay.
Crazy Thunder Road.
I mean,
I
great
have
feel.
no clue what it is,
Cool looking.
but
Hopefully
it
it's a
looks
Mad
like
Max ripoff.
Yeah.
it's got to be like a Japanese Mad Max ripoff. There's just a bunch of Japanese guys like, in like I don't even know, but the cover alone and the sweet corner obi, like
It's like
Yeah.
a motorcycle gang movie, or
I hope so.
I don't know. It's probably not even English. I don't even care.
You'll probably like it more than House of Games.
Probably, yeah. I picked up a box set This is an interesting one.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Be the Rambo box. So there's 3 movies in here, including First Blood.
Wow.
I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, it's like came out right about the same time as the US widescreens. So I don't know if there's anything special. I don't even think it's AC3 or anything. No, but it looked cool.
It's widescreen. I'll take it.
And then Luke sent me this garbage. It's Jeff Bridges movie.
Ah,
There it is. Look at that motherfucker.
late release.
We send each other things that sometimes
We have an agreement.
common.
It's
Yeah,
great.
they're common. So yeah, shout
Yeah,
out to
all
Luke.
common.
All
All
right.
right, let's keep rolling.
Anyway, quick question: does anyone have a copy of Big Wave on LaserDisc?
This big wave.
I don't know. Do you have it? You probably would know if you.
It's like
Big
a surf movie.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Big Wednesday.
Oh yeah, Big Wednesday. Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
they wrong? Are
Oh,
you
I've
sure it's
seen
Big
that.
Wednesday?
I've not had it, but yeah,
I
it's
have Blazing Boards.
Blazing Boards, nice.
Yeah, I've got Rolling Thunder, but not Big Wave. That's the one with like the
Rolling
I'm
Thunder.
going
That's
short.
not a.
Yeah.
Rolling
no.
Thunder's not a. Okay.
No, not that. It's like rolling something.
Oh, this is like one of those. Oh no, you're thinking of Rolling Thunder. No, no,
The
no.
good movie.
Yeah.
You're thinking-
No,
Are you
it
thinking of
is.
North
It's,
Shore, Big
it's Rolling
Wednesday?
Thunder.
Blazing
It's a
No,
91
you're thinking of Blazing Saddles.
Wave? Are you thinking of Wave of the
Nope.
Future?
Rolling Thunder. It's got
No, you're
Metallica
thinking
on
of Point Break.
Okay.
it. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Anyways,
All right,
who's
moving on
next?
to Luke.
Look,
Okay. Here we go. We're going into some big boy discs here. The guy on face on the page. Oh shit! I don't know what I'm fucking saying right now. Anyway, the first one I got is
Tetsuo.
Nice.
Bro, yeah, the Iron
Cool.
Man. I've been wanting this for a while. And the guy had it for sale. The guy who's friends with Argento, supposedly from Miami, he sent it to me on a Friday. I got it on a Monday. Fucking
Beautiful.
Media Mail was rocking it, for a little bit. But yeah, I've been wanting that for a while. So there you go. Next one, I saw this. So I don't even know how to explain this guy. The Holy Virgin versus the Evil Dead.
Nice.
yeah.
Right? It's Hong Kong. This is on eBay. I just happened to see it. This movie is balls out crazy. I think there's another Hong Kong disc that Cushing has. It's different, but both of these there's like an unrated version of the movie. They're both basically boobs. There's boobs everywhere in one version. And this is fine. Let's see the back of it.
I have the boobs version.
This is also the boobs version. This is, yeah. All right, so I'm very close to Friday the 13th complete, and within that trade from Cushing there, he hooked me up with this guy right here, the final chapter. I am a smorgasbord of Friday the 13th complete, a little bit of Japanese disc, a little bit American disc, whatever, I don't care.
So not really complete, bro.
Yeah, cool story, I don't care.
Hey, you got the Obi at least.
yeah.
Well, I mean, Obies are lame, so. This one, that was final chapter. That's the one where they watch the aerobics one with what's his face doing the weird
Yes,
dancing.
Corey Feldman.
Yes, young Corey Feldman's in it, and but also what's his face, Crispin Glover.
Crispin Glover, yes.
Yeah, doing the weird dance. We all know this. This is
Yeah.
common knowledge, except for Haller, who has never probably seen one of these.
Sorry, were you talking about me in a movie I've never seen before?
And then part
What
7,
else
of
is
course, is the Carrie ripoff,
Yep.
where they
Yes.
give the girl, psychic
Telekinesis.
powers. And they're all great, man.
Oh,
All
this is great.
Friday the 13th movies are great, except for fucking
X.
Space. X
What?
sucks.
That
It's
is
terrible.
that is debatable.
No, fight me. I don't care. The last one, Cushing put this up a while ago. It was one of his big finds, and then he's, of course, it's not garbage, so he doesn't want it. So I'll take it. And that guy.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
This
I mean, I
is-
have a copy myself. But
Oh, stop ruining my thunder here. Stop it. Then this thing, if you don't know, this is so weird. So these Japanese discs where it's just like moody, they go out and they take pictures of like waterfalls. I've got a lot of other discs, like the visual discs, okay?
Yeah,
But
the
then-
background discs.
Yeah.
So,
UGVs.
Yeah,
Background.
they're background videos.
yes. My wife actually likes them. She's like, oh, this is fun. Just put on the background, whatever. I was like, please don't tell me that. I'll buy a ton of them. But this is one where like this crew went to where the filming locations from Twin Peaks and just shot video of it, like not with the TV with the TV show. They just did it, and then they put the music over it, and it's a fun disc. I like it a lot. Yep, and that's it.
Nice.
So that's 5.
All right. What's up, Max?
Yes. Okay. I have 4 swag items.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, we got a shout out to Marcus, too. Marcus showed up in the chat. So, what up, Marcus?
Oh,
He has Big
welcome.
Wave.
Who's Big Wave?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Let me arrange this in such a way that I can actually show them. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh,
What's with the S? Why is it green?
I don't know. I don't understand.
They were ahead of
either.
the
because it's super.
Yeah.
environmentally friendly T-shirt.
Yeah, maybe.
Got a little LD underneath the LaserDisc you can kind of see.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering
Oh,
if that was
yeah,
bleeding
I
through the
see that.
back, but that's on there. All right.
That's on there.
Wow.
So, new shirt vibe.
Sweet.
And then this is deep cut. This is deep cut LaserDisc related.
Whoa. That's bright. Oh,
I
is
know
that?
it's yellow.
the city.
Damn.
AB City.
Yeah.
Nice. We've been to
That
AB
is
City
not a
before.
shirt. That is not
Yeah.
a shirt they'd make now, ever.
Yeah, I mean, 80s tastic, baby.
I love it. I love both of those.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I will show something very, very small. See if I can do it.
Whoa, what is that? Oh.
Is it a pin?
It's a LaserDisc player.
It can't focus on it.
Yeah, it's weird. I can see the shape. Yeah.
Okay, it says Video Azure, AZUR, LaserDisc. It says it on the screen.
Wow. Oh, okay. I guess I can see how
Okay,
it works
yeah.
now. Yep. That's cool.
Then we have box.
Wow, sweet styrofoam. How much you pay for that styrofoam? Oh, it's got a clock.
Oh,
Knew it was going to be a clock.
Someday I'm going to get one of those clocks, and I'm going to hang it in my
There's-
classroom
there's
somewhere.
potentially one with your name on it.
That's sweet.
I'll be in touch.
What?
Next time
What
I
are
get-
the? What does it
Get
say?
paid.
It's got different
What is
time
that all
zones.
around it?
Yeah.
This is in memory of LaserDisc launching, which is coming up October 9th.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Launch day.
What country is that? What am I
This is,
looking
I
at?
think this is Japan in the middle.
Yeah, but it's all squished together, right? What's going on
I
there?
think so. I think so. It's this moves,
Wow.
and then the airplane flies around the different locations.
So you can
that
tell
are-
the time zones
Yes.
of the different
I'll
laser
ask my
lands.
sister which projection that is of Japan.
That's weird.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
And basically, so the really weird thing is I have a clock that's in memory of LaserDisc launching. It does not have anything to do with this. I have a clock with Japan in the middle. Doesn't look like this. So I have a lot of different versions of clocks, but this is unique. I've never seen this one like this.
Wow, that's pretty rad.
Put it back in its safety cushion there.
Oh, Gerald bought some discs from you too and said he's looking forward to getting them. So shout out to Gerald.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ah.
Now we're talking.
My God!
Wait.
What a fucking classic.
Yes.
I've had this a couple of times pass through my hands, and it was either sealed or I just couldn't, bring myself to keep it at the time. But this one's open, this one's in good shape, and it's going on my shelf.
Yes. Great film.
I'm
That
sad.
movie's so good.
I love Reese Witherspoon, so
Very uncomfortable film. Very cringy. I watched it in the theater. I'm like, oh god, I can't watch it.
I saw it a bunch of times in the theater. I think 4 times I saw that in the theater.
really? Is it
Yeah.
cringy though? Because that's really
I was laughing my ass
like
off.
that rubbed me. Okay.
Then again, I was young and,
It is a little uncomfortable,
I was
yes.
young and edgy at the time.
Okay. Let's see. That's fine.
All right. Who's up?
I think it's me now.
Let's do it.
Anime
My
again.
turn.
Anime.
All right. No anime in
Okay.
this one. We're gonna keep it simple.
So-
Got a couple of evergreen
Ah.
bands in the recent lots.
Evergreen.
God, I love the evergreen band.
Yep.
Not so hot on Thunderball as a movie.
Wow, come on. You must
You
love
lose.
Thunderball.
It's pan and
know,
scan. You
that-
can't
that battle
appreciate
at
the
the
scope
end is
photography.
So slow.
No,
Ah.
it isn't.
We're gonna chase it with a Stone Cold classic, Japanese issue
Oh.
of Streetcar named Desire.
Interesting.
Give me a little Stella, but I'm too.
This looks surprisingly like something I would do.
Yeah, right. What's
Yeah.
Let's see. We're gonna chase it with the non-squeeze Showgirls.
Quality.
Haven't seen it yet.
What?
Really looking forward
Oh my
to
gosh.
it.
Watch it
I've got-
Spencer, is that
immediately.
you? That's exactly what Spencer's going to show.
Yeah,
Showgirls, too.
he
They
lost
agreed
it there.
this.
Down
The
there.
Obi goes on top, by the way. The Obi
a
goes on top.
lovely 80s issue of North by Northwest.
Oh, that's beauty.
Like that it's got the VistaVision label on the Obi to match its shooting format.
is it actually letterboxed or no?
No,
I don't remember.
of course not. It's
No
Engine
way.
Rainbow.
Yeah.
But then we've got one that I've actually watched recently is the 80s pan and scan of The Apartment.
Yep.
It's another
Stone Cold
director there.
classic.
Yeah.
Part
Looks
of
like
the Billy
Seth.
Wilder collection. I've got a couple
know.
of these discs, but
A film you should never see in pan and scan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I saw it in pan and scan.
Wait, you
didn't
watched it?
try.
Oh,
Yeah,
too
It's
bad.
the only version of the movie that I've
You've
seen.
only seen half the movie.
Yeah, because oh man,
Is it a scope?
yes, it was
Yeah,
the last
yeah.
black and white cinematography winner.
Well, then I'll have to seek out a better version of it. But this one fell into my
I have
lap,
it for you.
and I watched it.
And it's got the Billy Wilder drawing.
Well, at least
Yeah,
once.
it's got the collection. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
I'm such a scamp.
Oops, you did it again.
How can I piss off the panel today?
Yeah.
Let's find out. All right, I think that's my 5 for this round.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Cool. Is that you, Vinny?
Yeah, this might as well be Spencer. I'm going old.
Aha.
Five.
I have an
Five
effect.
old-
I'll pull out some OMDs
I've
for my
old
next
you.
round.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Excellent.
I'm so sorry.
The Haunting.
Cool.
Robert Wise, classic horror. Just sounds and doors creaking and
Yep.
awesome stuff.
That's him totally reliving his Luton days.
Yeah, my son is
Yep.
has no interest in horror movies. Like he just, I don't know, doesn't want to be scared. But maybe I start him off with something simple. like this.
Something like that'll get him. Yeah,
Or you
Yeah.
can
pretty
go
universal.
with the remake with Owen Wilson.
That is
Yeah,
definitely not
let's-
scary.
Right. This is like the third time I've had this. I haven't watched this movie, but I only know it's interesting because Spencer told me it's not
I saw
on
it
DVD.
poking through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've not watched it, but I know it's has some value because it's never been released.
It's messy because it was a
Yeah.
super compromised shoot, but that photography, it's full ultra panavision, but
Yeah.
Cool.
it's got so many element problems. The Warner Archive, like they described what they would have to do to restore it, and it's a freaking
Right.
nightmare. That's why there's
But
no
never-
DVD or Blu-ray.
Never on DVD or Blue. Yeah. So
Yeah. So the
Oh,
LD
just cool.
is crazy rare.
that was 2 I just showed you. Luke, did you send me this? Did you send me the Hot Rock?
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hot
There
Rock
was
is
a letterbox
really,
pressing.
a really
Yeah.
cool jewel heist movie. Peter Yates directed. There's an amazing sequence where they sort of steal a helicopter, commandeer a helicopter, and this is shot in 71, 72. So they fly around the Twin Towers sort of unfinished. They're not quite
Oh, wow.
finished yet. So really amazing, like, this is no practical
Nice.
effects like in a helicopter. It's great.
Yeah, that was
I
rare.
wish
thing.
Holler was here because that's what I think Slater Kinney named their record after the movie.
Oh, and of course he bailed on us.
Oh.
Come back,
Yeah.
Chris.
All right, well, we'll
Yeah.
remind them.
That's a rare American release I found in Japan. It does not happen
right.
often. Yeah.
Should have made an Obi for it. This is, I don't remember buying this on Whatnot. I'm only on the app for 2 weeks and I'm already getting things I forgot I had bought. But this was a cool cover, and I've
Ooh.
actually, I've read the
Cool.
book. I've read the book and I've loved the Stiller movie, but I've never actually seen this.
Thanks for ruining my
Danny-
next batch,
Danny Kaye
Vinny.
version.
Oh,
it?
seriously?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was
I don't have
fun.
this one. I should. It's a PSE.
That'll take one out of my 5. We'll make that
We
quicker.
generally,
Yeah.
as a rule, you generally don't have anything I have, so
No, I
that's
don't-
pretty amazing.
yeah. Just got it.
Amazing.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool
Wow.
cover.
It's a
It
really
is a
wonderful
PSE,
movie.
yeah.
Go team.
Cool. I'm excited to see it. And then another movie I've never seen, but now I have a sealed AC3 version of it.
Oh,
Little
so
movie
that's the
called
AC3.
Gone with the
Yeah.
Wind.
Tough to find. Still in
Yeah,
shrink.
found on eBay. Just popped up. I had the search saved forever, and there it was.
I'd
So
be
many
curious
Gone
to
with the
check
Winds
that out
on
because
eBay.
it's the rare one, but also it's got that 5.1 remix. That's like the
It's like the snapper,
theatrical
right?
custom No, it's supposed to be different
It
from the
is?
snapper.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's why it's collectible. Is like it's got that. I can't remember if it's Chase Audio or somebody
yeah.
did this special 5.1 remix. I'm like, why would you do that? It's Gone with the Wind.
Because Chase Audio. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love doing that stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know. Should this? I guess maybe when I finally sit down to watch it, should I watch this?
I can't believe, you still haven't seen
I have
that.
the DVD.
Well,
Yeah, I have
if
the
you're
DVD
if
somewhere.
you're super big on trying to get 3-strip Technicolor right, you should probably go with the
No one
Blu-ray.
is.
You should probably get a print.
Well, they're trying to do it in 4K, but it's taking a lot of work. So
Yeah. All right, that's five oldies.
All right. Spencer.
all right. So I'm saving my super big ones for the next round. So this is a mixture of cool covers, stuff I've wanted to get, and some real surprises that popped up. So these were all McKay's discs, amazingly. This first one I've
25
wanted to
cents.
get for ages because the cover's awesome and it's one of the classic gangster films, but just eluded me. Finally got the spiffy version of the Roaring
Yes.
Twenties.
I just watched that last year. It's great.
Just one of the frameable LD jackets. Finally getting
Mhm.
Cagney and Bogey
Cool.
on the jacket together. Directed by Raoul Walsh. This is from the golden year of 1939. It's pretty much the super gangster film from the classic era, getting some of that pre-code energy into a post-code gangster film. This is the spiffy version on LD. This is the one you want to find, and it's got digital audio, but no extras, no gatefold, but beautiful cover.
Excellent.
Then this one I didn't know had such a spiffy LD. I've not gotten to see this, but it's Louis Milestone doing another, well, it's a war film, but anything he did was anti-war because he did the original All Quiet on the Western Front. But this is A Walk in the Sun with this super spiffy LumaVision release. I mean, the cover is really nice because it's like this sort of torn photograph effect. It looks really impressive when you pick it up. At first, you're like, oh, it's just wait, no, that's fancier than I thought. But the back has this really nice write-up by Bruce Eder. So it's got a really spiffy jacket. It's got digital audio, and this has always been on my to-watch list, and it's not a common disc. So I think whoever had this lot was a big war films person because it was a lot of World War II films and random John Wayne titles too. So bit different from some of the John Wayne titles that was in there, but I was like, okay, they were obviously into war films. Then this one, I've been on a Bogdanovich kick, of course, as I think everybody did when he passed away. But there were some films that are tied up in rights hell. There's the Texasville director's cut that's LD only, and then I didn't have a copy of this, but found the widescreen of Thing Called Love, which I have not seen in years. So I was like, this is like perfect timing, and this is the widescreen copy. It's got Dolby Surround, and the jacket's actually quite nice. I like the color on it too, so I'll be spinning this up.
Yeah, Paramount did a couple, nice widescreen reissues of the cool flicks like that.
This one is not widescreen.
Ah,
This one is full on VHS Plus image, but it is a very uncommon title, and I was like, wait, this is here?
Return
And
of
it's
the
got a
Living Dead.
nice thick gloss on the jacket, so it's like, I guess they were like, oh, we'll make it glossy. But it's a very, very dark film, but it still counts as OMD because it's William Wyler, the collector.
Yeah, that's a dark film, all right.
Oh, gosh, it's a dark film. And, of course, I adore anything Terrence Stamp ever did, even if it's a crappy movie. He's always great. But this is a really blisteringly dark film, and especially for William Wyler, of all people, to make in the 60s. So this is a time where you have a legendary director still kicking it in the 60s, and it's not just daydreaming about, ooh, I can be dark and edgy because it's the 60s. No, he goes and does something. And I mean, this is a brutally dark film. But
I've been meaning to grab that myself.
This
Quickly,
is
what
not
is
a common
what is it
disc.
about?
Guy who creeps
Just
in a
quickly.
van and looks for some victims to keep in his basement.
And the collector of the
he
title,
collects people. Very
literally,
yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah,
The butterfly thing was okay. Got it.
yeah.
she's
with
the butterfly.
The theme and the butterfly, it does sort of have Silence of the Lambs vibes a little bit.
Yeah,
when you-
very.
yeah.
Who's
but
the
yeah.
actress?
Oh shoot, Samantha Egger.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but because it's Terrence Stamp and it has not quite blow up vibes, but maybe a little bit of that because of the setting.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, this is 133 and it's image, so it's not a super great transfer. But it's got digital audio, so it's got PCM mono, and it's not a common disc. So I was like,
Yeah, that's nice.
holy crap. And then speaking of not a common disc, this is from that special breed of, oh, we're finishing LaserDisc. It's 1999. What can we press? Let's go for a lesser known classic title. Let's just do that.
Yep.
So this was just sitting in there. And again, from a guy who obviously loved World War II films, they had the 1999 pressed by Image Warner release of the 1943 war classic Baton.
Oh, nice.
This is a crazy rare disc that I was like, am I seeing things? Like, this is what? They do not know what they have. I am not going to complain. So yeah, this is a really spiffy 1999 late release from the time where Warner and MGM UA were just spitting out random
They were all
ones.
about it.
So there's this, like they did the Errol Flynn remake of the Dawn Patrol, like it's just random, and these things never pop up. And all the ones I've seen so far from like 98, 99 that I have are like amazing LD quality for black and white titles. So can't wait to spin this up. I could not believe this was just sitting there.
They must have been in relatively low printing runs as well.
Yeah, because I have a couple 98s, and then there's like the nice widescreen Pork Chop Hill that MGM did. But then, you get to these couple 99s from Warner, and it's like, no way.
Yeah, man.
So that's 5.
That's 5? All right.
Yeah.
All right, we got a couple shout out to Indie Phantom, who just said, love you guys. So we love you too. Thanks for saying that. All right. I am going to go with some... Ooh, do I have 5 here? I got more than 5, so I'll trim this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first 5 that are in my hands. I've got a couple lots that I don't think I've shown on the podcast, talked about. The most recent one, someone I knew wanted the player, and I just happened to trip through Facebook Marketplace and saw that there was a player available with a bunch of discs near me. And there were a couple of cool things in the lot that I wanted to keep, so... One, of course, Walter Hill wrote Rustler's Rhapsody, right? So.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh no, wait. What did he do? Produce it? He did something with it. Yeah, a Walter Hill production. There you go. So, Rustler's Rhapsody. This is makeup for the Walter Hill show.
Hey, we should do
Full Hill Complete.
Yeah.
We should do a Walter Hill show. That's a good idea,
dude. Pencil that in.
We got to do it for his new movie. We're doing a live show when it releases.
He's still living.
Oh Lord,
it's coming out this year.
Let's have him on the cast.
Filmmaker.
And
on the cast.
We'll get him on. And this was minty 80s pressing, but it was recommended by Maxine. Sincerely, Charlotte. With was it Caroline Huppert? Is that Isabelle Huppert? Oh, it's filmed with Isabelle Huppert. So I'm guessing they're related. So there you go. She's a mistake a man could make twice. That's what they say.
It's great.
You didn't say it right.
All right, hit it.
She's a mistake a man could make twice.
I don't understand what that means.
Does that hurt when you do that?
She won't just kill you once. She'll kill you
could bone
again.
her twice. Like that's a mistake.
She's a
So like a
mess.
two-night stand.
There you go.
She's a mess of a person, and she's an ex-girlfriend. So,
All right.
and she keeps calling the guy.
Mm.
That's what that is.
This is Image VHS Plus, but I've been meaning to watch this forever. I got The Chocolate War, which is a weird movie Keith Gordon did with soundtrack by Peter Gabriel, Kate Bush, Joan Armatrading, and Yaz. Big Yaz fan. So
Kate Bush?
Yeah, so I'm
Say
looking
no
forward to
more.
checking this out. And it's got, Wally Ward from Weird Science in there, John Glover, so it's got a pretty killer cast. So Jenny Wright's
The
in there.
back is brown.
Bud Cort, yeah. So good check
Oh
that
yeah,
out.
that's cool.
Another disc he had to have a copy of Break-In.
Hell
Since
yeah.
I didn't have it already, so now I've got one.
Legendary.
Yep. And wrapping this up, a little Enemy of the State.
Ooh,
Which I did not have.
The U.S.
Nice
enemy
case.
of the state.
Yep.
Oof.
Super minty. So nice Dolby
Beautiful
Digital
fingers.
action. Glad to have that. And yeah. Moving on to Ryan.
Sweet. All right, so I got a few more Japanese discs, and if we make it through another round, maybe we'll look at U.S. ones. But here we go.
All right.
So I've got Heavenly Bodies.
Yeah.
I don't know why people keep talking about it, so I'm going to see how bad it is. It just looks like a bad, I don't know.
Just keep
whatever
talking
that
about it.
was.
Is it
I
a
like
special designation if you think it's bad?
Well,
Probably.
Like,
I
does
don't
that
know.
does that
It's
qualify as
probably
like a new level of bad?
Yeah,
It's like a
carries the weight.
Flashdance knockoff or something, probably. I have no idea. All right, moving on. Django.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Yep, yep.
Oh.
And then if you like Django, you're gonna like him killing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Seen that movie. That's supposed to be. Wait, is that the one?
No Franco
Anyway,
Nero
it's
on that
supposed
one.
to be
though.
good.
Yeah.
And I watched it, and it's fucking mess. Like, oh my god.
And then I got another box set. This one actually has AC3 on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's some movies.
It's kind of a thing, right?
Yeah.
Extended
And,
versions,
Oh yeah,
late release.
It
Scenes
had
that should have
it
been
has
in the
space for the
theatrical
fourth
cut.
one.
Yeah.
And it came with the fourth one in it, and the auction didn't say anything about it. So.
Bonus.
Incredible.
Oh, wow.
Incredible.
And then I got this movie because I'm trying to be Bill Pullman complete. It's called Broke Down Palace.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Another common.
Yes. Every day.
Oh,
Check
man.
another comment. Yeah.
Yep. So Bill Pullman complete. There we
That's
go.
a hot one.
Oh yeah.
Midnight Express for millennials, or whatever they were at the time.
In the chat, Heavenly Bodies is a Canadian cult classic. Marcus says Canadian Flashdance inspired film. So yeah, you're in good hands.
There we go.
Canadians. Yep.
Canadian cult classic is hands down a genre I want to watch.
Yep. What do you got for Canadian disc, Luke?
0. So it's super late here. So
It's
just
3 hours earlier.
Yeah.
by the way.
Get off your high horse there, sleepy
really
pants.
tired.
Are you yawning?
Go get some
Yeah.
coffee, you baby.
Luke's on his second nap of the day normally.
We're on the East Coast over here, sweating it.
It's
Almost 10:30 at night.
Luke.
It's really fucking hot. All right. We are having a heat wave. Okay, so all right. This is my last round, and then I gotta go sleep, because like I said.
Wow.
This was another disc from Cushing. The first one I'm gonna go up, which is actually funny that he talked about his. We've got Massacre Time.
Ooh.
This is a Western directed by
Fulci.
Yeah, and you got Nero, who this is not a Django film, but I think they did market it as a Django film. Yeah, there you go.
He's also made to look exactly like Eastwood in that front shot, right down to the sheepskin vest and the beard.
Yeah, so that is what it is. All right, next one. This was a impulse buy, which let's be honest, most of them are impulse buys. But you got Halloween coming up, so some seller was on eBay selling shit for like crazy discounted, and so I picked up a nice House by the Cemetery, Japanese. No obi, but remember everybody that obis are linked, so it's not a big deal. I don't know if you are aware of this movie, but it is actually, it's I would say it's his least gory movie. It's kind of like a Shining ripoff, but it's pretty decent.
Bob is terrifying, however.
Say what?
Bob, the kid, he's terrifying. Yeah.
Oh, come on! Don't make fun of Bob. Come on,
Totally making fun of Bob.
Talking about Spencer talked about kid actors. He didn't talk about Bob. Bob's the best. Don't you know kids named Bob? Yes. Anyway, the next one I got is another awesome movie. This is The House by the Cemetery.
Whoa.
What is this? What? God. So these editions, these Fulci collections, in LFDB it says it's like what country? The fucking Netherlands.
Yeah, they're Netherlands. Yeah.
These are, without a doubt, the best looking Laserdiscs I've ever seen. I have this one, I have the Beyond, and it is just beautiful. Like just straight component, straight to your TV. We watched this the other night, me and my wife, and she even stopped and like, that looks really good. Like I can't explain it. It's the best fucking thing I've seen. Again, House by the Cemetery. It's a nice gatefold. It's really sweet. It's got a numbered edition. You got what's his name? Freudenstein.
Yes.
On the back, because sure. And there you go. That's what
Straight to the TV. You said straight to the TV.
Beautiful.
No Xbox in between.
Nothing.
No Xbox.
Oh yeah, nothing. There you go.
What kind of TV though? Is it a CRT or is it a?
No, it's like one of those little TVs that you get. That's on my watch.
Yeah.
It goes right into it.
That's how LaserDisc was meant to be seen.
If you've never seen a Fulci movie, Vinny, I honestly think this is a good one. Watch it with your son.
I may not have.
I've never seen a Fulci
Maybe
either.
confuse them with
How can you
Mario
be
Bava.
Italian and not fucking
Yeah,
watch
no,
this?
I confuse them with Bava. I've seen some Bava.
Look at all these Fulci virgins over here.
Blah. Okay, next one. Okay, so that House by the Cemetery and this one was a pretty cheap eBay find, and this one is Cat in the Brain.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yes, this guy, I've never seen it, but this stars Fulci in it, right?
Yep.
And so it's one of those movies with very meta Italian movie, horror Italian movies. My favorite of these is like, what is it, Anxiety, or the one with the lady from Poltergeist? The fuck is that?
Zelda
called?
Rubinstein?
Yeah, she's in it. Anyway.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yep, she's
It's a
on the
great
cover.
one.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, Cat in the Brain.
Yeah.
So this one was sealed. Like it was very sealed. These stickers, original, and I just opened that shit up right away.
So it has the
'Cause if
poster?
there's a poster in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because it's one of those ones that I would let sit forever and just hoe and hum about it. But I was like, you know what? No, fucking open it. I don't give a shit.
That one's wild.
Because I want to watch it. So yeah.
No, that one's great.
Yeah. Okay. This is definitely on the to watch list.
Yeah, it's wild. I liked that one.
Sweet. How's Fulci? Is he? I mean, he's an amazing actor. I'm assuming. Okay.
He's the best. He won an Academy Award.
Next one, we've got City of the Living Dead.
Wow.
Fulci 5.
Yeah,
It's too
this
spooky
is-
for me.
I just this is the Gates of Hell trilogy. You got City of the Living Dead.
Yep.
You got that other one I just saw, Cemetery, and you've got the Beyond.
Yep.
Beyond is like gore city, like whole. Just you stop thinking about the plot, and it's just all gore all the time. Let's do it, baby. I've not seen City of the Living Dead. I'm looking forward to watching.
It's pretty
this.
gory. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Sweet. So this one again is the same company. I popped it in the other day. Looks amazing. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wild. That one's wild.
How many,
This was the one with the seance, right? And somebody dies at the beginning. They're having a seance, and yeah. Okay.
What's the numbers on those things? 2,000, 1,000?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
500.
Yeah.
Something.
This is 523,
There
so
you go.
I'm not sure. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's 5. Fulci all day.
Yep.
I basically just want to be Altman. He's Fulci.
Yeah, he's the Fulci master.
Yeah.
What do you got, Max?
Okay. Oh, I have 6 here. Uh-oh. Gotta put that back. Okay. The Virgin Queen of
St. Francis?
Francis High.
Okay. Wow.
I don't know. This has sat on my wish list for a while, and I got a lot recently, and it was in it, and I was like, oh, well, okay.
Anybody in there we know?
I'm trying to think who it was. But there's some reason why I wanted this, and I don't remember why. It's been so long. I've never come across this.
Yeah, I've never seen it before.
In 1987, I'm not even sure who it is that I recognized, but I don't know. There was a reason why I wanted this, and now I have to find out why.
You're going to watch it and be like, oh, that's why.
Yeah, I think so.
Treat Williams is in it.
I mean, probably.
Is a walk on.
Yeah.
I really hope so,
Cuffs
actually.
might be in it. Oh, 2.
Too.
Yep.
Terrible kerning on that. It's hard to see. It looked like Watchers 11.
Yeah, it did.
Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Very close.
It's not Christian Slater. It almost could be in the face though.
Is that Mark Singer?
I think so, actually.
Wow, all right.
Yeah, it's Mark Singer,
He's a quality actor, actually. Wow.
right?
Okay.
He's in this.
All right.
It's Blockbuster pressing.
Oh, even better.
Okay. Welcome to Planet Earth.
Put George Wendt.
Put George Wendt in the movie.
I mean, he was in
That's-
House.
He was in House.
So,
He was in House.
He was in
great
Gung Ho?
House,
wow.
New
But
Horizons.
I think this is, what is this, 96?
So,
Late-ish.
oh, look.
If that ends
Ryan's
up
got
being
it.
good, I will.
Did you just have that in your pile, Ryan?
Yeah, of course I did.
Were you going to show that next?
No, but I'll just take it as a freebie.
Perfect. Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Rico.
Oh,
And
And
Hamill.
Mark Hamill.
The Hamill.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
God, Mark Hamill, third build after Rico.
Well, when you have
it's still a
Greek-
must watch. It's got the Hamill. Have to watch it.
We got a Hamill question right now, too. A Singer question. Is Cyberzone with Mark Singer on LaserDisc? Sorry to break in. Does anybody know?
Ooh, I'm trying to think if it is. Yeah, I believe it is. Actually.
Okay. Ryan says
a lot
yes.
There's a lot of cyber movies on Laser.
If it's got cyber in it, it's probably on LaserDisc. Yeah.
I have it.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Oh,
I've shown
also-
it off or not yet,
Yeah.
or where it's at, but it's somewhere. So I'll try and find it.
He hasn't. He hasn't to prove it.
All right.
I want to shout out Sam's Dope Vision shirt.
Oh, yeah. Represent.
I love it.
There's the streetwear.
It's my favorite. I love it.
Or just for the cast.
I love it. It's my favorite.
Whoa.
Oh,
Nothing big, just some UHF.
Nothing big, just UHF.
Yeah.
Common.
You know.
I didn't even know that was out on disc.
It's yeah. It's a hot one.
It's a hot commodity.
Rarely a
question
day
is-
goes by that I don't think of UHF.
I mean,
Really
yeah.
amazing.
Wheel of Fish right on there.
why
I
do so
lost
many
on
image discs
Jeopardy.
have punch outs though? I have
I
a couple
know.
in my
It's
box
it's
that
weird.
have punch outs.
It's almost like
UHF was a high seller.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
it's almost like all the clout discs were in the clearance bins back in the day. Huh.
Right?
I've got so many OMDs with punch outs in them.
Yeah, it's almost like nobody bought them. Vinny worked in the store. He knows how it went.
It's a pretty decent shape.
When I worked there, we got to buy the old rentals,
Oh,
or
yeah.
we had a trade-in program, so people came in and traded in discs. We got the first crack at those. So that's basically how I got all my original discs.
Sweet.
Well, that's
Was that 5?
That's 5.
All right.
Unless you want to see the 6.
I mean, we can go.
Cyber Zone.
Ryan's got it.
There it is.
There you go,
He
Tyler.
reached into the archives.
All
There it
right,
is.
you ready to bring some thunder, Chris?
Yeah, this might be my last round. I'm falling apart over
All right, cool.
here. Oof.
We'll see.
All
if
right, we're gonna go with the ever elusive Babylon 5.
Very
with-
nice.
with the original music.
By
Doesn't
Stuart
improve.
Copeland of the Police.
Sure is. Probably sounds like a Spyro level.
It's good.
I'll get around to it eventually.
It's really good.
We're gonna go with a movie that has plagued me for over a decade of collecting now. I just can't stand this movie. It's so bland, but The Distinguished Gentleman.
Oh, I
The
have
only-
that.
Yeah, it's just, if you don't know, Eddie Murphy runs for office because he's got the same name as a deceased beloved politician.
It's a loosely
Very
disguised
dry.
quasi remake of
Very
Mr. Smith Goes to
dry.
Washington.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Is it a late release at least?
No! No!
Why'd
Why do
you
you
buy
have
it?
it?
One of the
I
first
came in a lot.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't
All right.
look
Fair
for
enough.
it.
one of the first R-rated movies I ever saw was that movie right there.
I'm
Wow.
sure
It's
you fell
R-rated?
asleep in the theater.
Huh.
Yep.
We're gonna go with the gorgeous
Ooh,
Willow.
Japanese issue
Yeah.
of Willow.
rot free.
Hello.
Yeah,
Rock
and
Pan and scan,
you're
though?
probably not gonna watch it because it's
Wow.
pan and scan.
It's not rotted.
No.
And we're gonna go with a movie I've never seen.
What?
Uh-oh.
The Japanese CAV, which is weird because it's for the 80s. It's also widescreen issue of Poltergeist.
Wow, it doesn't even look
Oh.
like a widescreen.
Really? It's
Yeah.
widescreen?
Maybe they
Yeah,
just
it's
reused
widescreen.
the rainbow
it's
cover.
CAV.
Huh.
It's a weird one.
Huh.
Because they did that for the box set here, but maybe they just, I think they kept using the MGM rainbow cover
Like
a
past
lot
the sell
longer in
by date.
Japan.
Yeah.
And then I had to save it for last because it's the disc that broke Luke's brain.
Oh, and he's not even here.
Shattered
There he
our
is.
Chat. Sent ripples through
Hold
the
on.
cosmos.
Yeah.
What bullshit are you talking about now?
God
You know
damn!
it.
God.
I
God.
mean, it's so hot it says danger on the cover.
Yep.
Right.
Woo!
It's like 3D.
I threw this one up because it looks fucking terrible. And Luke went on a deep dive that he is yet to recover from.
Listen, we
Cuffs
are all
cast
going to
coming
go.
Cuffs
soon.
fucking
Yes,
Number
we are all
two,
going to have a
Cuffs.
cuffs cast, and I don't think anyone's going to live through it. So
7
That's the
hours
last
of
one.
cuffs.
Wait, so wait, let's stop and talk about
No!
Yeah. There's
Whoa!
a turkey.
Keep going.
Uh,
Step on the gas, please.
Yeah.
Vinny, please go.
Vinny.
King of the segways.
Oh, AC3.
Boom.
We got the good version
Look at
of
it.
Poltergeist.
Polterflex.
Put me to shame.
Feel the stealth.
Yeah.
Does that janky AC3 logo appear anywhere else?
MGM
yeah, on
used
a couple
it.
of MGM
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
Weird.
And a
I
lot of
thought
times if
their
you look
2001
closely, the black
AC3.
doesn't match the cover. They
Yeah,
just
they just
literally
paste
slap it
it.
on there.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Bootleg
It's on the back
AC
too.
logo.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the box. I'm not going to sit through a CAV box of Poltergeist, so I sold that and
It's a nice
grabbed
box
this when
though.
I saw it. Yeah. Japan, also to add to my Scorsese pile, a rental version,
Ooh.
evergreen rental of
Yeah.
The Last Waltz.
Double.
Gold,
Some
baby.
gold.
Mhm.
Wow.
Where's your Obi though?
No, Obi.
No,
There's no,
okay.
usually not, sometimes Obi's with them, but not always.
the
right?
rental?
Is it on top?
Yeah.
Top Obi.
I have lots of rentals. I don't know if they have Obis. Also from Japan. Look at that cool
Ooh.
cover.
Wow.
Discus.
Yeah.
Black Narcissus. What a cool movie, cool cover.
That's a different looking cover. Yeah.
Yeah, never seen
Discus.
that before.
Huh.
Okay, I'm gonna start selling some stuff. Let's sell Biodome. I want this out of my house.
We're starting that bid at $2, baby. Let's do it.
Whatnot.
There's
Here
a
we go.
Whatnot video.
It's also AC3, Letterbox, late release.
Vinny, I'll give you 20
How did
bucks
you get
right here for
Biodome?
it.
That's the question. How did it come?
Oh,
into
Chris,
your
hang
position?
on. How did I get again, as we discussed earlier, local rule: if there's a lot 30 minutes within
You
30
gotta
minutes
get
of
it, yeah.
my home, I looked through to see if he had anything. And he had Mallrats and Biodome, so I got those and flipped Mallrats quickly.
It's Mallrats.
But Chris, I think
worth
I
it
have
now?
something else you might want.
Is
Is Mallrats? Yeah.
Yeah,
Mallrats
Mallrats
is
is a decent one.
$25.
Yeah.
I've got like 2 copies of that.
You got a Simon Birch for him?
I've got something the New York Times called "Animation Among the Most Glorious and Lively Ever Created."
My Neighbor Totoro?
I got this from Whatnot. I grabbed it because I'd never seen it before, and it looked sort of rare, and I figured someone might want it. It is The Thief and the Cobbler.
okay.
Ooh, that is a strange and elusive one.
Yeah.
Do I have that? I think I have that.
Do you?
That's
think I
that's,
Why would I
that's
didn't even know it? So
So
talk about
I
rare.
actually
You should
don't
get
have
Chris,
that
you need to
one.
buy that. No, that's so rare. That's
Did
like
not know it
Spencer.
existed.
I've never.
Spencer
They
rare.
didn't make animated movies. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Miramax. It's a Miramax family film. It's
Yeah, just like
clearly
Pulp
an
Fiction.
Aladdin knockoff
Yeah.
with Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. Never knew it existed. But here's a widescreen LaserDisc of it.
Wow.
I may be in touch for
Yeah,
both of those.
I mean, yeah,
Who knows?
Biodome and the Cobbler. I knew you'd be up for the Cobbler because it's
Yeah, the
kind
Cobbler's-
of interesting.
It's interesting more than it is good.
Yeah,
We'll find out.
like I don't know, every movie you held up tonight.
It'll be the second half of the Cupscast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
On to the Spencer.
Can't follow the Thief and the
Gotcha.
Cobbler. I mean, I'm done.
Okay, so is this
Alright.
the last one, or are we doing one more?
Yeah,
Do
bring
you-
us home.
Well,
Spencer.
do any of the stragglers want to do another quick round, or if
We
we?
can
Because
do
I
another
have
round,
some.
but
I have these, and then I have
I mean,
some
I have a
biggie ones.
ton of
let's blow it
criteria.
out of the water right now, and then we
And
can.
yeah, we'll do a final round of whoever happens to be
Sure.
left. Yeah.
You'll,
Okay, so I'll do these, and then I have
Save
some
'em,
big
yeah.
ones. Okay, all right. So I was actually, ironically, I was actually recording my LD video before we planned to do this. So
Make LD
more,
videos?
Yeah, just doing both at the same
yeah,
time.
just little ones, you know. So yeah, I've actually gone through most of my box. This one I always wanted to check out the LD. I have the DVD. It's out on Blu-ray, but it's a great classic early scope western. Broken Lance,
Oh,
directed
wow.
by Edward Dmytryk with Spencer Tracy. This is a nice Fox widescreen. Only problem is it's got a punch hole because
Like in the middle too, or
Yeah.
not quite the middle, but
and
Sonic.
of course it's got a
Frankie.
rather nice gatefold, which
Well, that
has
was
a
kinda
punch
nice.
hole in it
Yeah.
because punch holes suck. But it's also because it's early scope. It's actually got the CinemaScope stereo 4-track mix. It's matrixed on here, so at least I think that's what's on here. It doesn't credit Chase tomfoolery somewhere, so it should be the original 4-track CinemaScope stereo mix. And this is a really impressive western from the time period, and of course, early CinemaScope. Keeping with westerns, if there's a John Ford Laserdisc I don't have, well, the case had a minty My Darling Clementine,
Oh,
even
yeah.
though it's just the standard CBS Fox.
Mhm.
These are really nice because they would just choose a random still, but it looks really nice even with the blue banner. Nice, solid, early pressing. It's got PCM audio, and it's My Darling Clementine. It needs no introduction. This is still, a pretty solid disc, but it is topped by a lovely RKO classic disc that's spiffier than you'd think for the super underrated Wagon Master, also John Ford. And
Wagon
even though it's
Master.
got a punch hole, the gatefold on this thing is super unexpected because look at this. For an RKO
Nice.
disc, for an image disc, I mean, I did not expect a full, beautiful write-up. This gives you at least some impression of how important and amazing of a Western this is. And it does not get the doesn't really get the reputation it deserves, and this really is what sort of spawned the classic Wagon Train television series. But yeah, really important John Ford Western. This one I've wanted to get for a while simply because I was curious to see what the transfer was. This is still the best version of this story that's been filmed way too many times. So I got the 1945 Renee Claire version of it, and then there were none.
Nice.
This is the standard image LD, not very common. And it's got PCM audio, but it is image. And it's also tied in with VCI, who have done the DVD and Blu-ray. This film kind of fell in public domain, so there's a crap ton of terrible versions out there. But I was curious to see what the LD was, and I always enjoy it when it's a straight print transfer. It gives you like a new experience of watching a classic. They do play around with the novel. If you're a big Christie fan and you haven't seen this, they do play around with it. But
at least they changed the title.
I was going to say,
yeah,
at least
well, no,
that's hella racist.
I mean, that's what I always call the book anyway, because that's pretty much the standard title. But yeah, no, that wouldn't have gone over well. That's the pre-code version. No, but this. I think this is still the best version overall. It plays it pretty straight, pretty close to the book. They do make some changes because it is a code film, so they had to change it a little bit. But it's actually quite good, and it's also a nice glossy jacket, which is surprising for Image.
Nothing but the best.
Well, then last,
bring it home, Spencer.
This is a standard Warner disc, but the cover art on this thing is freaking fantastic. I haven't seen this in a long time. It's another John Wayne vehicle, but
Goonies.
I had to get a. I would watch that actually. That just seems interesting.
Yeah.
The Sea Chase.
Oh wow! Check that out.
Beautiful Warner jacket,
Yeah.
thick gloss on it. Really nice detail. This is the original poster, but they did a beautiful job with whoever scanned this. There's no logos clogging up anywhere, and it's not
free. Then I have to have it.
Yeah, and it's still a silver bar
Stripe.
era disc. So yeah, I couldn't believe it. It is actually widescreen. Even though it's just got it hidden in there.
Score.
This is a slightly above average Wayne vehicle from the time period. It is still set in World War II, but it was done in the mid '50s. Pairing him with Lana Turner. It's been a long time since I've seen this. I think there are at least some African Queen vibes a little, because they're sort of getting involved in the war effort on Wayne's character's boat. But that jacket, I mean, that's just, this is one of the best Warner jackets
Pretty
ever.
good. But Spencer, have you talked about on the podcast yet a disc you received from another person? Have you talked about your...
That's my final round.
You might have
That's why I was asking,
But don't steal his thunder.
Yeah, you should stick around.
That's why I was asking.
I just want to yell at him about it, because it's not fair.
Is it Drop Zone?
Life's
Is it Drop
not
Zone?
fair.
Oh, I can go on and on about
Everyone's
Drop
gonna have to
Zone.
stay awake for the final round.
That Drop Zone has got to be a
I'm never gonna get to go to
podcast
bed.
episode.
Yeah, this will be a
Drop
quick
Zone
one.
and Free Jack. Those will be great podcast
Jack.
discussions. Yes.
Jack, yeah.
Everybody watch Free Jack. Mick Jagger.
Right
24
now,
hours.
right after cuffs.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to do one more round, but are we having anyone leave?
Yeah, is anybody bailing, or is Chris going to stay to yell at Spencer?
I'm going to stay.
Okay.
Okay.
I will say when I
Christ.
told my wife it was 2 hours tonight, she laughed as if no
It
way.
was so
He knows
close.
us too well.
We're at 2
If you
hours.
wanna
Are
leave,
you ready to cut?
She
2
knows
hours.
us already.
This is just all
It's
after
fine.
party
I got-
now.
I got a few
This
more
is
discs.
like
All
a bite-sized version for me.
Yeah. All right. And quickly, I think Ryan already sort of answered this, but the Bad Company is moving and wanted to know what they recommended for storing laser discs. I prefer
to move.
Yeah, I really like the Uline like media boxes. It's like the size of a crate, but it's got handles and it's like double walled cardboard. Really good.
Don't do the giant yellow and black tubs.
I did those,
Oh. I mean,
and they
did those
worked.
too.
You're
Yeah.
back.
They're hard.
But
They work, but they weigh a ton. I filled a lot of them with half laser, half pillows and blankets and other things from the house.
You kind of need two people to move those things safely.
Yes.
It's fine if you're 20. If you're not, then just don't. Save your
Or
neck.
if you're on the first floor and you're moving from a first floor up the ramp of a truck to another first
They
floor,
do slide.
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
Yeah. So there we go.
But dolly.
Don't go upstairs with them, though.
And Tyler was giving Spencer some props for the 007 DVD collection behind him. So
Oh, cool. That's just a chunk of my Bondisms everywhere.
all right.
All right, let's do this,
What
Sam.
do I got? I don't know. There might be 6 in here. I don't care. I'm just gonna do whatever's left in this stack.
Wow. I love it.
I'm gonna start with Lynn Redgrave and Midnight. Apparently, this is some sort of like Elvira comedy knockoff thing. It's Image. It's got to be horrible. Can't wait to watch it. I can check that out. These were in that old man kind of. It was like OMDs and porn and and musicals.
Tasty.
a
Like-
weird
Tasty
combination.
selection there.
Yeah.
I've never seen those together.
I hate Disco Vision, but this is minty. Mission Galactica:
Wow.
The Cylon Attack.
Okay.
It looks like it's brand new. This is like that movie for Japan they made that was like all pieces of episodes just taken out of order.
So there's I didn't realize there was another movie compiled from episodes.
Yeah, so I guess that's what that is. And I'm a big Richard Hatch fan, so of course I had to get Prisoners of the Lost Universe with Richard Hatch
Cool
and
cover.
John Saxon. Bam.
Wow.
On laser video disc, in case you were wondering. Nice high quality black and white on the background
I
there.
like
It looks like some obscure album you found because it's got the black and
right?
white rear cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a shadow pressing because they do those too. They do
Hmm.
those kind of front covers, like, and then they do that on the back.
That guy's fun. He's like, "Rawr."
It's a soundtrack for a movie no one's ever heard of.
Exactly. And then, of course, I didn't have Maze Mania, so now I got Maze Mania. So I'm ready
So good.
for somebody. I love the Cowboys, the Cowgirl. They're pretty fun.
That's a game, right?
Dracula one
Is
Is
it a
that
game?
an
It's a
interactive
game.
game?
It's an interactive game, yeah.
Surprisingly, yeah, pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Chris couldn't make it.
Someone's played it? You played it?
Skateboard guy. It's cool.
Skateboard Guy's cool.
I haven't played it
Dracula's
yet.
my favorite.
Which one? Dracula?
Yeah, I've
Yep.
played it. Dracula's my favorite, and the whole thing was fun. But yeah, you have to have use one player where you have the best possible remote with the best working, quickest buttons.
Mm.
No slow buttons.
Oh,
All right. Quick button action. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to play it. And then these don't kind of count because one's a video disc. So, Scotch video disc. What's on it?
Scotch.
1983 NCC IVIS demo. So, some sort of medical thing. So, I got to watch that.
Oh,
And,
Hope it's
No,
not
you
missing
don't. You
kids.
don't have to
Yep.
watch that.
Yes.
and I got a Pioneer GGV 124.
That's
Looking forward to
nice.
checking this out.
Ooh.
It's got a huge book inside.
That's a nice calibration disc.
Yeah, lots of information on service in here. Double-sided photocopying
Oh.
for your pleasure. Got a bunch of oscilloscope stuff in here. It's got a program dump. I always love when there's a program dump.
I dare you to take it to Best Buy to calibrate a TV.
I should. And yeah, test disc F4. There you go. Got that. And going to close things out with Sci-Fi Matinee box. I didn't have this. so
Oh, that's a fantastic box. And Red Planet Mars is still exclusive to that. And
fantastic.
that's a freaking bonkers movie.
Can't wait to watch this. So this was, something missing from my collection. So that's it. Let's go on to Ryan.
I'm going to show some discs that I got from people here. First off, shout out to the Whatnot King Vinny with Mafia. This
Nice.
is an next rental disc, and it's AC3. And it's a late release. So, yep, that makes it better.
That's the best genre.
It was,
Late release.
It was an estate sale.
I believe this came from Maxine.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it's Billy Zane and Ron Silver film, so you know it's good.
Incredible.
Zaniness.
Robert
that
Robert
Downey
Downey
Jr.?
Jr. Yeah,
That's a Iron Man
Yeah.
prequel.
yeah, it probably is.
That's actually a Ryan disc I would like to see, actually.
Right?
Anything with the Danger Zone names. Got to be great.
And then Merlin and Nancy Wagner had quite the disc collection. I'm just going to show a couple of them tonight. Black Magic with Rachel Ward and Judge Reinhold.
Wow.
Shout out to Luke.
The Wagners were premier collectors.
And one
What
other.
is, it says sorry, this disc not for loan, right?
Yeah, because the good stuff
Where-
they didn't loan out.
They couldn't loan it.
But
Where
they still
was
put a
this?
sticker
Like,
on it.
Okay, sorry. Like where? Go ahead.
And then one more. This is
Oh
Four
my
Junior
God.
Detectives. It's a German kids movie dubbed into English
Ooh.
on mid.
Wow.
And it's
Holy shit.
I've never seen a copy come
That's
up.
fake Ernest.
I don't even know. But again, this is one of the sorry disc not for loan copies.
Wow.
Why
like-
would you do that if they're
Yeah.
in your house
I'm
and
gonna-
you're not loaning them?
Hey, can I borrow this one? Oh no.
Hell no.
Design
No.
sticker.
You got to buy your own.
And then I got two more I'm gonna show because I'm gonna cheat.
Yeah, go for it.
I've got the
Boo!
Academy Ratio Spaghetti Dog.
Whoa!
You!
4-3
God
spaghetti dogs.
Damn it!
And you've actually got it with the right cover. Because
Yeah.
I've got the one that's in the
No!
This
widescreen
is
jacket.
the AC3 one.
Nice.
No!
And then
What are you upset about, man? You're
I
thought you
can't
had
believe
it
I'm
already.
getting
That's a 4-3 one.
After 11 p.m. in the
Hope
park.
your girlfriend doesn't watch this, man. Get to
you
it.
know what, screw it. One more. I got an AC3
Whoa!
disc.
Oh, wow.
AC3 Flex.
And then now that everybody's done freaking out, I got this rarity called Never on Tuesday. And do you know why I got this movie?
Because it's got AC3.
No.
The opening sequence features one Nicolas Cage driving a car. So, you know, it's
Oh.
a Cage movie.
Going for cage completion.
This is
Yeah.
Cage.
Gone in 60 seconds
100%.
prequel.
Including movies where he's not even like credited really.
Yeah, you got to
Shows up
go full
opening
cage.
sequence,
Was he
yeah.
credited as Coppola?
No, he's not credited in the movie, but I think that's
Oh.
actually might be him right there. I don't know.
We'll do Cage Match Volume 2.
Yep.
All right, cool. Questions? Anyone have Dogs in Space on LD? I've got the LP, but I don't know if that ever hit LD.
I don't think it hit LD.
I don't think so either. Otherwise, I'd have it. Yeah.
Yep, does not exist. Okay.
And the other one was, what is the rarest English anime LaserDisc? Chris might know this.
God.
Maybe Grave of the Fireflies or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
Grave of the Fireflies ain't that hard. I got that one real easy.
He's like, ain't that?
What's that one that people are paying a crazy amount for? It's got the black cover. There's a Japanese version. Is it Vampire Hunter D or something?
Yeah, Vampire Hunter D is pretty hard to come by.
Yeah.
Ninja
Scroll takes some. Yeah.
Yep.
People love that one.
I'm just gonna say it doesn't matter because none of the English anime is very good. So.
Oh my God! Who let this guy in?
I let myself in. Fight me, Luke.
All right, let's spotlight Luke because we don't hear from Haller anymore.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I got some records. I just want to show them off.
No way.
LaserDisc
podcast.
I got one LaserDisc I do want to talk about.
Okay.
Maxine talked about this one, and I saw it, and it is one of the Merlin and Nancy discs.
Of course.
And I thought I was going to hate it. I put it in, and I'm talking shit about it during the movie, which is fun.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. This is... I legitimately kind of enjoyed this, and I'm like trying to poke holes in it, but then I'm like, oh wait a minute, that does make sense. That happened because of that. It's a very LA movie. That's Iowa boy. He comes to, and it just shit happens. And the girl in it, Jenny Wright, she looks like she would look normal today. Like she's that kind of just like. Anyway, it's pretty decent movie. Yeah, there you go. Out of bounds, and he is way out of bounds.
He is way out of bounds because it's right after he's like trying to push off his whole like, geek character. So he's trying to like get tougher in movies.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like the start of that.
He does a decent job. I mean, it's
He does a decent job.
Yeah.
They like dye his hair for a minute. It's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. All right, real quick. I got this. Go. You guys can go fuck yourself. This is the Sounds of Science. This is the Sounds of Science box set.
That's a weird looking LaserDisc. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, it's fucking LaserDisc. It's amazing. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, where you going? Bring it back. Bring it back. Fine. I got to go to bed. John Waters 7-inch, where it's prayer to Pasolini. It's a spoken word where he's praying to Pasolini. It's fucking great. There you go. I'm done.
All right, great job, Luke, and not follow directions.
God, what a bozo!
What do you got, Max?
So I still have a lot in this stack, but I'm wondering how many should I show?
4 or 5. We'll cut you off at some point.
Yeah, I think I did 6 or 7. So if you want to get,
we'll just start with.
I've got that.
Revenge of the Red Baron.
I've had that since I started collecting. I've never watched it.
Whoa, that is terrifying.
I kept it.
That's why I've never watched it.
Oof.
That's why I kept it.
I was like, okay, Mickey Rooney, okay.
Yeah, it looked delightful, and then
they're all running from it though. He's terrifying.
Is that like a missing Puppet Master film?
I
Puppet
hope
Master
so.
6,
it's, it's in that. It seems. I have no idea, but the Polar Bear King sounded interesting.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. He looks cuddly.
They put the same image like twice.
That's all the stills they have.
It's like
they couldn't get
with
any
the
other good
disclaimer,
shots
kids,
with
do
the
not
bear.
do this.
Yeah.
The bear started ripping up the kids right afterwards.
Ooh. Hanna-Barbera?
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's hard to find one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm Jack and the Beanstalk complete.
Maybe.
We'll have to find out. I really am not sure at this point. There's a lot of Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yeah. We'll find out.
Have to check. Verify. I have never seen this Little Mermaid edition.
Yeah, it's been around.
It's been around.
I've seen a couple of copies.
Okay.
Apparently that one is for loan.
I have never seen it.
Yeah.
Never had it.
Any Disney episode, anything is like.
I'm just gonna show because this was shown. Was this shown?
What
Oh, wow.
Was this shown?
Whoa. Oh man.
Okay. Does anybody know?
I'll be right back.
Does anybody know why there are some copies floating around in the widescreen jackets?
Well, because they made 2 versions of the film.
Lady in the Tramp.
They made the
die,
ratio
and I'm
and the widescreen ratio version.
Where did I
Yeah.
put
Why is it
these
Scamps
goddamn
Adventure on LD? That would be something.
Ah, Christ!
I'd get
So
my
wait,
copy,
so
but I
I-
don't want to
I-
make you feel bad.
I take
Yeah.
it the Howler Man is still short at the Academy ratio.
Yeah.
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 Okay, you just got to check every widescreen dish you come across. That's what I did.
Thank you, Spencer.
Yeah.
I had this conversation twice.
Okay.
Ooh, Bon Jovi.
John
Nice.
Bon Jovi complete.
Oh,
He's terrific.
Yep. And the Paltrow. The team everybody loves. Bon Jovi and Paltrow.
mean,
Yep.
and just like Elizabeth Perkins.
Wait a
Right.
minute. The only pull quote they could find is
John Bon Jovi
Yeah.
is terrific.
There is no one else in this movie. He's not even on the cover, and they put
Oh
him in
my
the
God.
quote.
They're not even talking about the movie. They just like his
Academy
music.
Award winner.
So is he
Goldberg?
Moonlight or is he
Terrific.
Valentino?
I think
That's
he
the real
must
question.
be Moonlight.
no, he's John Bon
Terrific.
He's on
Jovi.
the cover then. 'Cause he's not on the cover.
Is
There's
he on
the
the
moon.
back? Like, is it just a picture of him on the back?
He's not even on the back.
Wow.
Where is he?
His name is there on
I
the
have
back.
faint
He's
memories of when
terrific.
people
We don't
rented
know who
this,
he
but that's it.
is.
He's mysterious. He's enigmatic. Whoa. 2.
Image.
The women.
The women.
Vestron.
This is controversial to me because I have watched the hell out of the first one.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I feel about the women.
The women.
I don't know how I feel about it. They are seriously buff women.
But it's Vestron,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's got to be good.
Yeah.
True.
We will investigate that one. Okay. And then I have a couple of. I'll just show these for you.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Which one is
That's
that? Is that the
nice.
one with the error, or
That's-
is that the?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure. It's AC.
They're like pretty much identical, so it's hard to tell
Okay.
without.
Yeah, you gotta. Is it the mint mark or is it the release code? Is
I think it's the
different?
code. Yeah. So whatever
Yeah.
catalog number is a little bit different.
161 is the defective one. 171 is the fixed.
There you go.
1-7.
On the spec.
Look
There
at
you
you,
go.
fixed
That's what-
version.
Oh, cool.
What's defective about it?
The audio's weird on what? The commentary or something?
There's a dropout or something. I
Yeah.
don't remember. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Some U-turn action. Luke hates that movie though.
Does he hate it?
Yeah, he
I
does.
saw it, but I couldn't tell you a thing that happened in
He
it.
gets lost. I don't like it. Makes me
He
uncomfortable.
gets lost. He has to turn
Yeah.
around on the
I
highway.
don't like it.
I don't know. I was interested by the Billy Bob Thornton and Claire Danes.
Yeah.
That's kind of what sold me on that one.
Isn't that Ben Affleck's wife?
It might be.
Claire Danes?
Really?
Yeah,
Jennifer
Claire
Lopez?
Danes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in it.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah. Oh wow, some
Nice.
late virus action.
Get some, just get some
Some I didn't
McAfee. He'll
have.
take
Some
care
I
of
didn't
it.
have. All right.
That's a McAfee.
I'll just stop there.
All right,
And salts too.
all right. I got some questions.
Oh no.
Stormchild RX is curious, and forgive me if you've talked about this before, but why wasn't porn on LD? Asking for a friend.
Oh,
Who?
porn is
Can you
on
answer?
LD.
I just mentioned.
Go back to
I just got a
much
bunch of porn
porn.
from that old guy. So there's plenty of it. Have fun.
And Sam's got a.
Yeah.
Or Luke's gonna buy it from.
So yeah, if you want some,
I have shelves for sale.
yep. Yeah,
Shelves of
yeah.
Ugh.
We'll hook you up. Just send us some PMs.
Send a
like
free
asking-
addressed mail card in.
Yeah.
you know?
It's like
Yeah.
asking why Star
eBay
Wars
won't let
didn't
you
make
sell it, so it gets
Yeah.
pulled down. So it's sold on like social media or whatnot or something.
And here's a good one. Max might want to answer. Is Liquid Sky on LaserDisc?
It is.
Uh-huh.
It is. There's a Japanese, which is a really cool cover. And then there's the US pressing. The US pressing is a rotter, and it is really hard to find. So I would opt for the Japanese pressing if you can find that.
Which is also hard to find.
Yeah.
Also hard to find.
Oh, look at this guy with
Yeah.
multiple
Yeah.
copies.
I would have gotten up and
Oh.
gone up, but he was beaten to it. But yes, the Japanese one is more likely to be a clean copy than the US one. It took me, I think, 3 copies to find a perfectly clean one.
Yeah.
They all had various levels of raw. One was almost completely raw,
Ugh. All right.
which was very sad.
And Otaku Doomer was asking, is the widescreen Lady and the Tramp hard to get? No, it's the 4:3 version.
No, the widescreen version is
The
the
widescreen's-
one that everybody.
It's pretty easy to get. There's a CAV and a CLV
Not
in the
everybody.
widescreen, but then there is a CLV 4:3 version, which is difficult to find.
Yeah,
Well, I
which
have
I
more
was
of them. I have more
consistently
things,
denied.
Yeah. And
Contact me about my Disney shelf, Chris.
Marcus confirmed a commentary track is low on The Exorcist, but not Max's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, mine's the repaired version.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, Chris, what do you got?
Wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if I just pulled up an Academy Ratio Lady and the Tramp?
That would be great. Let's
Like,
see
I
it.
just-
But you don't have it.
Unfortunately, I don't fucking have it, and I'm never gonna get it because everyone keeps on wagging it in my face. Nobody ever says, "Chris, we're gonna because we know you're looking for it.
Yeah.
They just throw it at me and say,
I would.
yeah, but that's because you're a good person, Vinny. Everyone else, poses.
Just calm down.
All right.
What you got?
Go to
Fuck
bed.
you, Sam. Worst host in the business. All right. I got a
There's
couple
a
of ones
business?
to bring us home. We got a little Macross. stuff.
Yeah, baby.
I don't even feel like talking about it. 'cause now
Yeah,
I'm in
but
a
you
bad
got
mood.
the rare one with the OB on volume 1 instead of the
All
box
right,
set.
all right. We got a little. I'm gonna use this as a stand-in. Kimagure Orange Road.
Nice.
Huge seminal anime in Europe. There's a big fancy American version of it out there in the crappy binders, I think.
Yep.
I don't have it. I have this one with the beautiful, I don't know, nonsense good artwork. I don't know. I'm
It's
over it at
I
this
like it.
point.
hentai.
Tentacles.
Now, I'm gonna hit you with a little Wonkar Y.
Ooh.
Throw a little
Oh.
Chungking Express in your faces for all the cool
Hate it.
Art
foreign
house,
film.
yeah.
It's
But now
shitty.
there's
movie.
recoloring.
No one's impressed. Keep going.
Lame.
And then I'm gonna finale with Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
Hell yeah,
Wow.
coming in with
Got
the
that-
big old
got that Bond
Coming in hot.
Fleming-tastic.
hit you with a little Chitty Chitty Bang Bang to bring it
Wow.
all home.
What's the Bond connection on that? And there's something.
There's a lot.
Sick
Yeah.
night, right?
And Fleming.
Written by Fleming,
Yeah,
produced
Fleming.
by Broccoli.
There we go. There we
Uh,
go. That's why I give a shit
Yep.
about it.
Gert Frobe is in there. Desmond Welland's in
You know, if
there.
anyone
It's
wants
a
to
lot.
send me an Academy Ratio Lady and the Tramp,
Send it to me and I'll burn it. You know?
if you send it to Luke, I will drive to San Diego and box him on the podcast.
I may
Alright,
have
Vinny, you got
one on
anything
my
else?
shelf for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, quick.
Oh, God.
Dan Courier wants to know: does anyone have Siesta on LD? I don't know what that is. Do you know what it is, Ryan?
It's a thriller.
It's what
from
I need
the
right now.
Late 80s.
Then Ryan's got it.
Gabriel Byrne. I
Then
don't
Ryan has
actually,
it.
but
Oh.
there are copies out there.
They're
They're pretty easy.
I remember it. So for the, I don't know, it was maybe a 24-hour period where Luke had me actually thinking I should just go Criterion Complete. So
He sent me a list.
I sent a list. Then I remember, I did all this stuff. Then I remembered the fucking Prince of Tides. I'm like, I'm never gonna get that.
Yeah, you never say never though.
Yeah, but I also did the math and it was like,
And
isn't
he
that like
has
$5
never
a
seen never.
pop?
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Okay, so anyway, where were you? Were you at McKay's or somewhere? And you found like 4 or 5 pretty cheap.
Yeah, McCase. Yeah.
Sent me a bunch. Yeah. This is not from McKay's, but I don't know, maybe it is. English Patient.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, that's a great
That's one of their
Criterion.
best jackets.
This is 336. I
Sweet.
did not like this movie when I saw it, so maybe I'll give it another
I
chance.
recently
Because
saw
you
it
fell
in
asleep during
theaters, and it was
Maybe Hamlet.
incredible.
You made out during it.
Love that
You got to be in the
jacket.
mood for it. Yeah, it's-
96. This super rare. No one has any of these.
Yeah.
yeah, Bodhi Dharma.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Common.
oh.
This is very cool. I've seen this movie.
Oh yes.
Oh, that movie rips.
And I
Oh gosh.
saw
Moral
it-
Carol Reed.
I saw it because I went to see a screening of After Hours, and the screenwriter listed a bunch of influences on After Hours. This was the big one. The Scorsese movie. 2 David Leans, Twist, The Great Expectations.
Yes.
Oh, so
I
good.
love those covers.
Love me some lean.
I don't mind. I don't mind the 90s Great Expectations.
Same here.
And this, which I watched recently on the Criterion channel,
Yes.
really cool. There's a lot of Marilyn Monroe normally associated with this, but she's a minor role. But Sterling Hayden is gotta be delivers probably one of the best sort of. It's just angry, like it's just it's like the angriest the guy I've ever seen on film. It's really cool.
Next to Chris.
Yeah, that's it. Next to Chris, of course.
Wait, what?
I love.
He's saying
Why am
that
I being
Asphalt
mentioned?
Jungle fucks hard. So
Yeah. This is your
Oh,
moment.
does
That's
it
what
fuck?
That's what it did.
Yes,
fucks?
it does. Yes.
All right,
does.
all right.
This is your
John
moment,
Huston.
Chris. It's time to yell at Spencer, I think.
All right. So one day
What's
I got a random message from somebody, Jason Kostner, just literally said, "Hey, I've got some spares," and listed 1 or 2 titles, asked me if I'd be interested in them, and I'm like, yes, absolutely. And so apparently he was just parting out discs and had gotten a couple things in, and I guess I gotten some lots of things, and just decided to start sending me a couple things, and I'm
I hope he's
like,
watching now.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen Jason in the
So-
chat, but I know he does. He'll probably catch up with it.
Yeah,
at some point.
and he's now sent me 2 boxes, so I got to do a whole separate video. But it's not like the usual. Oh, I've got some spares. If you want some discs, I'll send them to you. It's not that type of stuff. So it's a mixture of things, things that have been on my wish list for way too long, like the DTS Casino.
Ooh. We were just talking about that. The guy
I'm like,
possibly
dang.
faking screen caps of
Bring
that
out
on
the
LDF. Did you
goods.
see that?
Yeah, and I love the standard pressing, even though
Before
it doesn't
you-
have
you
AC3.
show the disc that I've been mentioning, I just want to say that it's very impressive that you've cultivated such a brand with such sincere love for the franchise that you got this beautiful disc from. And I truly do, before I yell and holler about how unfair life is,
Holler, shut up, let him talk.
I just want to say that, you've done a
Don't
great
steal his
job
thunder.
of demonstrating
drunk.
such love for it.
Thank you, sir.
Oh.
Thank you. You sound like you didn't read my college thesis.
No!
Bet
was
bet
on
you
Ronin.
can't guess what that was about.
Oh my
Good
God, I
on
need to
Ronin.
read that.
I've read
I
it.
need to read it.
Yeah, Luke
better
wants a
give us a
copy
link.
ASAP.
They pretty
it
much
now.
just told me to stop, so I didn't get to finish it. They just literally
Please
stopped
stop.
me. So
You get an
and
A.
I was told you should just write a book, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
okay.
I probably should. But he also sent me this beauty.
Oh, nice.
That's not it either.
I have the standard AC3, I have the DVD, I have the Blu-ray. This is the one great Tarantino for me. But those are
Fair.
just starters. So I was like,
Wow.
Yeah.
Just
You get an
starter
invoice
boot.
yet?
just starters, yeah,
Yeah.
because he was also like, I noticed you're not fully complete on Star Wars, so he's now he just sent me the Japanese special edition box
Very
set
nice.
with the
Ooh.
plastic wrapper with the Dolby
Hype.
digital
I
sticker.
got one of those in the mail today,
Yeah.
too.
I got one over
Seriously?
there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're
And
on
I
the
have
same
one
wavelength.
just like that with the sleeve and the sticker and the
Yep.
obi. on
Yeah,
myself.
and it
My
still
personal
amazes me
collection.
because I grew up with the VHS slip boxes, and I always
Yes.
loved this design, and I'm
Yeah.
amazed they were able to replicate it. So it's a full slip out box.
It's a nice box. I
Love
love
it.
the jacket art on those discs, too.
Yeah, because they were like, hey, Drew Struzan did these really great posters. We should use them.
Yes.
In the US, they're like, yeah, let's mess with them.
Yeah. Faces.
And let's make a box with no poster art.
Yes.
We'll
Yeah.
just. But of course, if Star Wars is my number 2 film obsession, then everybody knows my number 1. So
Friday the 13th.
Porn.
it started
Yeah.
started with
Charlie
this
Chan.
beauty.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was Charlie Chan.
The
Special collection one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could go. Trust me, if I get started on Chan, there's so many films. But yeah, this is the THX final pressing, but in the Japanese version,
didn't know they
using
did
the
that.
1995 VHS artwork, known as the sort of hands design, because it's always a still of the Bond actor with a hand holding a PPK. But
Yeah.
I've always loved this for Goldfinger. It's a great mishmash of different stills, and then they use the gun barrel on the back. But interestingly, everybody should know who that is. It's not Sean, but that's Dalton there.
Yep.
It's Daniel
So-
Craig.
It's Vinny Honorati.
There's always one.
The new James Bond.
But that one's
You don't
interesting
know.
because it's like a mix. It's like the THX box set, but CLV, but it's got a lot of that, the extras and everything like that on there.
Yeah. So this is what I was building up to. This was not announced. It was just in this box.
Could someone mute Holler real quick?
Just oh, trust me, I would have made noise had I been able to. I was so stunned that I couldn't even emote. I was literally.
Howard's going to
speechless
try
'cause-
and pill for this disc, I bet.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yep.
This is the one.
Yeah.
I can't believe
This
this.
is the one.
Yep.
This was the first.
He's definitely having sex with that thing.
God.
This is just about the first disc I ever added to my LDDB wish list.
Yeah. And
Like,
you
this
borrowed
was
it at one point, even
I
from
Peter
Peter.
let me borrow his. He literally said, "Oh, you want to borrow it?" So I got to do a review of it. So I got to hold one before and play one before,
And send
then
it
I had
back.
to send it back. Yeah.
Yep.
Totally
Gonna cry.
had
It's
no
okay.
clue. I just I still can't believe it. Yeah, I've been tried to get this so many times. I've come very close on U.S. sales. I even tried. I've looked at Japanese proxy bids. Everything, and every time, even the
You didn't try
Obi-less
just
ones.
paying for one?
Bankrolling, yeah.
Well, I mean, I've gotten close on some U.S. auctions. I got really close with an Obi-less one once, and then it jumped from like 150 to like $500.
And
So
the
it's like-
market's been getting worse and worse for it. So I mean, or better and better
Yeah.
for the sellers.
Right.
Yeah.
God.
So I'm still just speechless. This
Yep.
is
Is it AC3?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's got the
6.1,
EX.
right?
Yeah, because this was the
God.
first in EX.
Fucking bullshit. I can't believe. I
Yeah.
can't
So
believe this
I
sequence of
And
events.
never.
it's a really
Played
great
out.
movie too.
Yes.
Is Denise Richards still in
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
Ugh.
All right.
Yes.
Hot,
I did a commentary if
Yeah.
you're interested.
unpopular
Nope.
Go
opinion.
into full detail on it,
Unpopular opinion. That's my favorite Brosnan 007 film. I said it.
Wow.
It was mine for the longest
Yeah.
time. I still really love it, but this is where Purvis and Wade come in, and it's got interesting concepts and ideas, and really a ton of ideas. And then they go, "Hey, let's get Michael Apted to direct it." He's like,
Yeah.
"Do you know what I do?"
Yeah, I know, right?
So it's all trying to focus on character, but yeah, I mean, when I got into LD and I was like, oh, how many Bond films are on LD? And then I see the first thing I see, oh, it goes into the world sign up, but it's Japanese only, late release. It went on my wish list, and I never thought I would get a copy of this. This has been my grail. This is my white whale. This is the one.
Yep.
And I still can't believe somebody was just literally so kind as to say, oh, here you go.
Yeah, here's this grail. Yeah.
Well done,
Yeah,
Spencer.
yeah.
Well done.
So
Now we just need someone to burn
Yeah.
a bootleg, Die Another Day to complete everything. Yeah.
yes, I
Yeah.
did buy the VHS tape of Die Another
Yeah.
Day. I did go that far.
Yep.
Good, yeah.
So such a slim chance of that ever happening to anybody who collects Laserdisc, to have their grail just pooped out
Yeah.
box like that.
You got some love, Chris. Our buddy Tim Allen says,
Christ.
I love how Chris cheers everyone on. I guess that's a cheer, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Ah,
Screams of
God
frustration.
damn it. That'd be
Good.
like,
Yep.
I'm so jealous.
That's
All right.
a great one to end the show on, I bet, right?
Yeah.
I know.
That's why I got. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I got a
Yeah.
closer. So
That's
I'm
a,
like,
that's a
yeah.
mic drop.
Any? Do you have any
This is my
questions,
one
Ryan?
time to do a super
No.
late release Japanese only flex. This is like my only one.
That's great.
The only question we got was on Facebook was, do I have Fantasia? And the answer, of course, is yes. Everyone does.
I think it's an
Comes
emphatic.
with a player.
No,
Fantasia and speed.
I don't get one in the house.
Player.
When I get it, I give it.
Oh,
Did you hear that?
God.
Vinny
How many
needs
do you
a
keep?
Fantasia.
No.
What's your address
I
again?
have his new address.
I'm just gonna send it to Chris anyway.
That's fine.
Where do you find
I have-
boxes for the
I have
CAB
this.
box?
What do I need Fantasia for? Whatever this is.
Perfect.
Christ.
Well, man. Well, thanks for everybody who ended up hanging out in the live chat over on YouTube and possibly on Facebook. Anybody watching over there?
Yeah, Facebook was in and out. There's more now than there was at any other point. It's weird.
Yeah. Cheers to LDF. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks,
Order.
everyone. You know, I'm
Uh,
sure we'll get questions tomorrow when we wake up. People watching.
Once everyone in Europe wakes up.
Oh yeah. Hello, Australia, too. Yep.
Australia's a big market.
Yep. We had at least one Australian in here earlier, so Subliminal Vibes was rolling through. So yeah, anybody who chatted, yeah, thanks for hanging out and powering through. If you guys liked it, maybe we'll do some more of these things.
Yeah.
Kind of fun.
We buy too many discs, so we want to show them off.
Good point. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
But I'm done though. I'm not buying any more stuff.
You say that now.
this is the
You'll
last
see
time.
Vinny on Whatnot tomorrow night winning a disc.
Yeah.
Please stop talking about Whatnot. What a heinous app. What a heinous concept.
All
He's
right.
just
See you
mad that
guys.
there's no anime on
Yeah.
Whatnot.
I'm gonna find a Lady and the Tramp on there for $2.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.